drugging me and I'm sluggish and I can't get out of bed. But instead I'ma look to the light, man. Stop blaming my wife, man. I would do it right, man. Fly like a kite, man. I was doing wrong too long, and I'm sick and tired of singing sad songs. I'm flipping out songs. I will not wait on anything to happen. I will make it happen. I will take some action now. One day on another day, God said make you way. I will take today. And be glad in it, it's gonna be a great day. But this is the day that the Lord has made, it's gonna be a good day. And I will rejoice because it's my day.
If you got a little rhythm, move left to right. A new experience, baby, go on, get your stride. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? When the grooves get good, don't right to left. Shut up, y'all. We got grab the shit. Now who walking? I'm walking. Is you walking? I'm walking. Then stretch. And get out like you know your plans you have for me. There's no evil. It's all good things. Lord, I love you. So I will trust you. Here I let my fear die. That's I'm walking. I'm walking.
Good Lord, open up door. Took me down a path I ain't never been before. Looking at the road, I don't see a lot of space. Guess I gotta drop my O, cause you're picking up the pace. Don't leave me die, be by my side. I get a little anxious, please be my guide. I got my feet shot, I've been prepping for the moment I would get the green light. So if you see me, I'm rolling like feet. Don't fail me now.
Hey man, stop letting the devil punk you. Stop letting him make you think that you're not enough and that there's not greatness inside of you. Stop listening to his lies about you. Stop accepting this rejection, this I'm not enough and I can't, and what if they don't like, and what? Stop it. You are a divine creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. You are powerful. You are valuable and necessary. There is something that only you can do. There's a corner of the earth that God has assigned you to, and you won't walk into it if you're afraid. The devil don't care that you go to church. You go to church too. But if you start walking in your power, he can fight. But we're equipped to fight. You've got power over him. So I'm challenging you to get out and go be great. Don't walk in the spirit of fear. Walk in power, love, and a sound mind. You can do it, but you got to believe it first. All things are possible to them that believe. What do you believe? I believe you can. I hope you do too.
How's life? How's it going? Yeah, it's going. But hard times, but ain't trying to show it. Work in the morning, then running around till it's time for dining. Might grab a drink, yeah, if you wanna meet me. To chop about a thing that ain't really a thing. Got too much going on, no more loud to focus. Need to make up my mind in need of a sign. Just give me a sign. Wanna get it right, ain't trying to waste my time. If I change my mind, it's alright, it's okay. If I take some time to figure it out, it'll work out. Know there's more waiting out there for me, waiting for me. I'm walking through that door, embracing endless opportunity, waiting for me. I don't know what lies ahead, learning from things I can't seem to forget. Tomorrow is now, ain't throwing no towels, taking up burdens that keep weighing me down. Feeling alive, yeah, ready for flight. My glass I will turn and make minutes with earning. East and west, up and down in circles, regaining my focus, the need of a sign. Just give me a sign. Wanna get it right, love and living my life. I changed my mind, it's alright, it's okay. If I take some time to figure it out, it'll work out. No, there's more waiting out there for me, waiting for me. I'm walking through that door, embracing endless opportunity, waiting for me.
What's up, everybody? Everyone's. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to yours. Good morning to everybody, all of you wonderful people. Hold on to turn myself around just a little bit here. There we go. Get that out of my face. There we go. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing this morning? Welcome to Zeke Live in the Morning. I'm your host, Zeke Locke'd, and of course, I am here with you this morning because it's a great way to start your day, and I say that every day. And I keep saying I'm going to say that every day until it's no longer true. I say it every day because it's been true every day. And when it's no longer true, then I'll be the first one to tell you that this is no longer a great way to start your day. But until then, this is a great way to start your day. So thank you for locking in with us on this morning, man. You guys make it worthwhile getting up, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, man, guess what? We got another good one for you today. We just going to keep up with the conversation we started off yesterday. We started off the conversation about staying strengthened, staying strong, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of issues and mess ups and all that other kind of stuff. We started talking about that and just keeping encouraged. And then we got surprised yesterday by having Miss Rhonda on the Rocks come on the show. Woo, woo, woo. She came on the show post-surgery, so she's back with us today. And we'll do some more conversation about her and how that surgery went. We know that that was a big decision, a big step, and that's why we're having this conversation this week about staying strong. No more sad this week. No sad stuff. This week it's all about being strong. This week it's all about being strengthened. The strength that's already on the inside of us. The strength that we already have. We not being sad and broke down no more. We are getting up. We moving, we locked in. That's how we doing it, y'all. We the lock stars. That's how we roll. You know, that's how we roll. We get up, we roll with the punches, and y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Now, y'all see this ring light reflection? I hate when there's a reflection in my glasses. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I am trying to do everything in my power to move around. For those of y'all that's watching it live, you see this ring light reflection that keeps showing up in my glasses. And I'm trying to do everything I can to, avoid it. But the only reason I'm not taking the glasses off is because, look, it's like my eye keep getting worse and worse. I gotta get a cream or something. Y'all see this? Look at man, my goodness. I feel like almost blind in this eye. It's crazy, man. Yeah. So y'all keep that lifted up in prayer. Y'all keep me lifted in prayer with that because this y'all hurt. And then, okay, watch this. So this morning I'm taking a shower, right? And I'm a little bit late getting started because it took me about 10 minutes to rinse the soap that I got in it, like a little piece of soap. And then I tried to wipe it. I just, you just forget, it's not a natural thing right here. So I forgot. And I went to wipe it, just a regular wipe. You ain't never felt pain like that until you had a bump inside your eyelid that you rubbed the wrong way in the shower. I'm talking about, I was in there ready to scream. So it took me 10 minutes to get a little piece of soap washed out. That was crazy work. I'll be glad when this is all over with. So my mom was telling me something yesterday about some cream or something I can get. So I'm gonna go find some cream today because this is ridiculous. So that's why I got my glasses on. So even though I hate the reflection of the ring light in my glasses, the glasses do kind of help to block the light because the light just hurts. I don't know what that's about, but the light just hurts. So here we are nonetheless. Anyways, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being locked in. We're talking about the strength to remain even when you got bumps on the inside of your eye. I guess I got a bum bump. I don't know. I don't know. I got a bum bump on my eye. So, but man, it's it was just crazy work. It was crazy work in the shower this morning. And a little piece of soap. I mean, you get a little piece of soap in your eye. It just happens, right? It just happens. And you just rinse it out. You just wipe your eye and you all good. Not today. That was a 10-minute ordeal. So y'all just lift the brother up. Lift me in prayer, Lord Jesus. I can't handle it no more. I can't take it no more. Oh my God. So I'll be glad when that's over with. Anyways, at any rate, y'all, we like I said, we got a good show today. We welcoming back Miss Rhonda on the Rocks. We love, y'all know we love her. We appreciate her. And we're glad to be back. We had a successful and a safe surgery. So we're very glad about that. So y'all make sure to keep showing her love and keep wishing her well. And then, well, I guess it's not my. I can't tell that one. I just saw this morning. But y'all just keep all the co-hosts in prayer. It's not my story to tell the other one. I'll let the other co-hosts. I'll let you decide which one it is for yourself, or let them tell their own story. But you just keep all of them in prayer because there's a lot of big things going on. We get up every morning. We do this. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to Richard. Shout out to Pastor Bill when he comes on. Shout out to just everyone who comes on and takes time out of their schedule to make this happen. And we're still growing and still moving with it. But, it's a lot. So y'all just keep people lifted up in prayer and all that kind of stuff. Listen, we're going to do our morning shout outs when we come back a little bit later on. But I'm going to turn the comments on the bottom so that y'all can see what y'all writing already up there. Let me see. Matter of fact, I always say I'm going to do that. But now I'm looking at the comments. So now I can't help but have to say good morning to people. So I'm going to go ahead and just start doing the morning shout outs. And we'll just keep doing that all through the day because we're talking about being strong. Look who's the first one on here. It's Mama. She didn't even say that. She just got on and just hit the space bar and went. I'm getting the first comment today. So shout out to Mama. She's on the Facebook side. There she is right there. Shout out to her. And then look over on YouTube. It's my boy Will C. The first one to type something in the comments. This is my boy Westside Willie. Y'all give it up for Westside Willie, man. That's my homie, my dog, my friend, my G. I tell y'all what, I really mean that from the heart of hearts. Like, there's one of the people that's been in my life for a very long time. And so that's my G. And look, Mama's back on YouTube side. She's on the Facebook and the YouTube side. So shout out to her. And then look here, y'all, make sure y'all give a big special heart of love to Mrs. Johnny Rideout. That's Eric's mama. Y'all know y'all got to say good morning to Eric's mama. Y'all know that's the mamas of the show. That's how we do. So y'all show mama some love. Hey, mama, love you this morning. And then speaking of mamas of the show, there goes Rhonda's mama, Pastor Cynthia Cohen. I call her Pastor Mama Cynthia. There goes Pastor Mama Cynthia Cohen. There she is right there. Y'all welcome her and go show her some love and all of that. And look at her saying good morning to me and all the other hosts and all the moms and all of you lock stars. So y'all better take that blessing when you get one. This is the salt of the earth right here. This is one of the sweetest people in the world. So you better take that blessing. And look who it is. This is our girl Brony Cat over on YouTube. Shout out Brony Cat. Yeah, have a terrific Tuesday. You see, come on, terrific Tuesday, huh? Now this little glare from this ring light is gonna bother me in these glasses, y'all. So if y'all just keep seeing me do my head like this, just know I'm bothered. But I guess y'all all right, but me, I'm bothered. It's my pet peeve. Let's see what Brony Cat says. She's the church announcement lady. Y'all know how this goes. Welcome to Zeke Live in the Morning with Zeke Lock, Eric Rideout, Rich Holmes. Grab your morning drink and let's enjoy fruitful conversation. I like that. Fruitful conversation. Yeah. We not just over here just talking just to be talking and pulling words out our butt. We over here because we get up every morning and do this. That's why I say it's a great way to start your day, because the goal and the intent is that you will feel the encouragement to go on. And so that's fruitful. They'll know that you got the Spirit of the Lord by the fruit that you have. And so let's have fruitful conversation. Shout out to DJ Red. You know he does his announcement too. He does the if Brony is the church announcement lady, then DJ Red is the deacon that comes up and gives you the welcome and all that stuff. Let's see, there it is. He finished it out right there. Good morning, blessed people. It's a tremendous Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday, tremendous Tuesday. Brony Cat and Marcus, DJ Red, they be throwing it at us, man. Look at that. You're on your way to thriving through this week. Y'all better receive these blessings. Lock stars, y'all blessing the people in the comments this morning. Y'all blessing them. He said y'all on your way to thriving through the week. Man, who else is thriving this week? I don't know about y'all, but I'm determined to thrive this week. I'm not doing I told y'all I'm not doing the sad story thing. I'm not doing no. We thriving this week. So thank you for that, DJ Red. Y'all better take that y'all better take that blessing. And oh my God, on the Facebook side, look who it is. It's my boy, my homie, my friend. Y'all hear me say this every day that I need to call somebody. Here's somebody I actually need to call. My boy Joel, Pastor Joel Polo. Y'all give it up for him. Listen here. This brother right here, when I say a powerful person, all of them trips and stuff that I be doing internationally and doing all that stuff like that, I'm nothing compared to this guy. This guy right here, Pastor Joel. Man, listen, that's my brother right there. What's up, bro? I need to come to New York. You know, Pastor Ken is there. Pastor Kennedy, you know, he's in New York right now. So I don't know if y'all still keep in contact from Kenya, but yeah. I saw a thing from him. He sent me something, said he landed in New York. Recently, I'm like, I'm not in New York, so I couldn't. Obviously, I can't, make that happen. And I was just with Hannah this weekend too, Joel. I was just with Hannah. She was here on Saturday and Sunday. I only got to see her on Sunday because my wife was in the hospital, but she was here on Sunday here at church with me, and we got to, of course, talk and hug and chop it up and all that. We had the Sova Gospel Choir from Geneva, Switzerland, so that was a good time. Absolutely, yeah. Man, and then look who else is here. It's my friend, my homie, my girl. What's up, Linda? What's up? All the way from HP, the 944 Hopkins Park. Yeah, when I tell y'all see this right here, I like these kinds of hats because I grew up looking at people wearing these kinds of hats. Hopkins Park, baby, that's where we at. The country. I told y'all, the country. I moved when I was a freshman in high school. We moved out to the country, like the country. And this is one of the people who was there with me. We went to church together. We had fun together, all that kind of stuff like that. So when I say I'm from the country, there's some people on here that know what that means. So yeah, shout out to Linda. Hey girl, good to see you. Miss you, love you, hope all is well. And then look who it is. Y'all know she gonna be here today. It's Miss Rhonda on the Rocks. That's her on the Facebook side. So y'all make sure to go follow her on the Facebook side as well as on the YouTube side. You can catch the Rhonda on the Rocks podcast. So there's all that right there. And look, man, I love the hearts that are coming in. I love that. And Rhonda's going to be with us a little later on today as well. So y'all know we still talking about her story. She said, if you ain't able, get on that table. And she did it. And she followed it through. And so we're praying with her and watching with her. Shout out to Linda. I love the hearts. And like Mama said right here, peace and blessings to us all. Yes. To everybody, y'all receive all the peace, receive all the blessings, all that good stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is good to see. Look at this. He was at your house. Oh, man, that's so good. I love when these connections that be happening, these worldwide global connections. I want to tell y'all something. If you have never considered doing an international mission trip, I just, honest to God, if you've never done like a study abroad, to all you young people, I want to tell y'all, like if you're in college, take some time, do a study abroad. If you're an adult, there's mission trip opportunities, things where you can actually get ingrained in the culture. We'll talk some more about that. The lady I was just mentioning, my sister, my big sister, Hannah, like she's put me on to some trips and to some places that I only dreamed of once upon a time. And I've watched how God has used that and worked that. But man, it expands your mind when you meet people from other places, other cultures, other countries. It just expands your mind. And you realize that maybe the way you look at things and do things and think about things and handle things, maybe that ain't the only way to do it in the world. So I would really encourage everybody, if you can, take a trip, go somewhere abroad. And I'm not talking about go to a sandals resort. I'm not talking about going to do a vacation, do that, go to Jamaica, go to Montego Bay, do all that stuff like that. But I'm talking about doing something where you get right in there with the people, where you eat what they eat. I'm not talking about the Americanized version of what people eat. Like I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about, an Indian take on you wouldn't get an Indian take on a hamburger. See what I mean? I wouldn't know that unless I, have traveled abroad. But you wouldn't get an Indian take on a hamburger. But you get what I'm saying. Don't get like an Indian take or a Pakistani take or, whatever country you're in. You get their version of some American food. I'm not talking about eating that kind of stuff. I'm talking about going to somebody's house and eating what they prepared for you. That's me and Joel. We were in Kenya together. And listen, we had the time of our lives. That was, of all the mission trips that I've done, and I'm just so happy to see Joel this morning. Of all the mission trips I've done, that was my favorite one, Kenya. Like, and I'm, hopefully nobody from like Norway and Sweden and all the other places are taking offense to that. It was just fun because of what it was and the people that I was with. And so I'm encouraging everybody, take those kinds of trips. And one day I'm going to have Hannah on here and we're going to talk about some of those mission trips that you can do. We do one where we use music. Like y'all, look, I'm not a builder. I'm not a master builder. I'm not somebody who wants to go and just paint a church in some poor community and I'm not that guy. That's not the going in and just standing on street corners preaching. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of that stuff. I'm just saying that's not when I'm at my best. When I'm at my best is when I'm right amongst the people and I get to hug them and talk to them, and then we get to do something that we all love with music. I got a little bit of talent. I'm not the greatest in the world. I'm not good, but I'm all right. I do all right musically. So, when I get a chance to go to other places and use that gift and that talent, that skill overseas, man, it's amazing. And I'm saying, for those who are interested in mission trips and things, there are mission companies that do things that are not just you going for a week to a country, like I said, painting up a church or something like that, passing out some food, and then you go back to the hotel, chill out, and then you come back home. I mean, there's mission trips that you can do that pull into your skill set, that pull into the things that you love, that you're passionate about. I'm passionate about music. I am. And so when I get a chance to engage with people who are on musical journeys, if you will, when I get the chance to do that as a mission trip in another country, and I get to just learn how they do stuff and see, man, it's amazing. So I encourage everybody to travel, man. Go do stuff. I see Mama right here saying her and Toddy are planning a trip to the Gambia. Yeah, I know Toddy is. I know y'all love Africa over there. Me and Toddy had some good conversations about Africa before I went. Before I went to Kenya, she was telling me about Africa and how she has been back and forth and all that kind of stuff. That's one thing I love. I love people who travel. I love people who get out and see something else. And I'm telling you, I got a saying. I kind of made it up, and it's a loose saying, so I need to write it down somewhere. But I said the world is too big not to travel, and at the same time, the world is too small not to travel. Like, the world is too big not to travel. Like, it's too big for you to be stuck where you are, but it's also too small now with airplanes and all that. It's too small for us not to travel. It's too easy to get places and do stuff these days. I mean, you don't have to, there was a time where if you was going to go from New York and cross west the United States, it was a 3-month journey where you had to get all kinds of supplies and all kind of stuff together and get a caravan and have somebody guide you, the Oregon Trail. Remember that? There was a time where that was the case. Now, if you want to go from New York to I don't know, San Francisco or something like that, it's a 5-hour trip. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's a 5.5, 6-hour trip. Like, you can go all the way to another country. There used to be a time you had to get on a ship, then you had to get off the ship in another country, and you had to get on a caravan and cross and do it. Now you just take a flight. I went all the way. I flew all the way to Kenya. I mean, it took 16 hours, but it took 16 hours. It didn't take 16 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, it took 16 hours. And I was in a whole nother continent, a whole nother hemisphere, a whole nother 2 hemispheres, the southern hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. Like, we were, you know what I mean? Like, in 16 hours, that's all it took. Like, so it's too small not to travel, and it's too big not to travel. There's so much to see, So, there's any encouragement. That's the random soapbox that I didn't know I was about to get on, but it's not a I'm better than you or anything else like that kind of a thing. It's to say that it's okay to get out and do something. And for all y'all church people, I know some of y'all came up in churches where they told y'all, and I listen, I get it. Where they told y'all you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that, and you need to stay here, you need to be back for Sunday morning. You better go travel. You only get this life once. You better go somewhere. You better go experience something. You better go do something. I'm telling you, you better do it while you got the work while the day is here. You better go experience it, man, because it's going to be one day all you're going to have is wishes. So you can either have memories or you can have regrets, regretting that you never did it, or you can have memories of what you did. And I'm telling you, if it turns out to be that you shouldn't have went on that trip and the Lord didn't want you to do it, I'd rather ask for grace. But I mean, at the end of the day, the earth is the Lord's, the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. And so if that be the case, then I want to see what you made, Lord. I want to see what you made. This can't be all it is with all these technologies of airplanes and all that stuff. This can't be all it is for me to just be stuck here in Chicago or stuck in Connecticut or stuck in Texas or wherever you watching from. Like it's New York. It's it's got to be more than this. And so if I had any encouragement for anybody today, I told you I grew up in the country, Kankakee, and in Hopkins Park, Illinois. I'm not somebody that goes around talking about I was from Chicago, because I'm not. They don't claim me no ways. They don't like people who ain't from Chicago claiming, that we from Chicago. So since y'all don't want to claim me, I claim my own hometown. Kankakee, Hopkins Park, Pembroke. That's what I claim. And, there's a lot of folks that I grew up around who never saw anything, man. I mean, for some of us, it was a struggle just to get to Chicago. So the first chance I got to travel and go somewhere, I went abroad. I went to England. My first trip away from home by myself, I went to the United Kingdom and studied in college. That's and it blew my mind, changed my perspective. So, if you're an adult and you a little older and you feel like, well, those opportunities are past me, I promise you they're not. I promise you they're not. I promise you. We got a trip that we're working on right now for Italy. We were supposed to go this year, and y'all going to hear me talk a lot about that in the coming year. And I'm going to invite all of y'all to that. I mean, it's even if you're not into music and singing, your hands could be used in so many different ways. I mean, I think about people like, I'm just throwing mama on the spot, but they do stuff like with makeup and all that. I mean, we don't necessarily need too much makeup and everything, but I mean, imagine what that would be like for the people who, to be able to use your makeup skill and show like that kind of a thing. Like it's a connector. It's a connector. That's all this stuff is. It's connectors. I use my music as a connector. You got people that's over there with cameras. Some of y'all got a camera. I told you I got a video. I got to actually try to re-download it. It didn't download with the stuff. I got to try to do it again. But the thing that Hood did with the camera, he brought his camera. I just invited him. I just wanted to see his face in the place because I hadn't seen him in a minute. Just wanted to encourage him. And he brought his camera out. Before I knew it, he had a whole video thing from the Healing Voices event that we did the other day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but look how that was used. Like all these different things that we can use. Some people are just good at just showing love. I mean, some people, honest to God, just know how to just hug on people, love people, and just welcome people in. Those are all things that are useful when you travel abroad, even for missionary trips and other things like that. So I'm telling y'all, you definitely have an opportunity still to travel, still to do stuff, still to see stuff. If you go on a cruise, I mean, with safety, be safe, but, don't just go on the excursions. Don't just go to the, get into the town, go see the town. I do that. And, I've probably put people that were with me in danger. I could use a little more wisdom next time. I was in Belize one time. All right, y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all that full story. Let's just put this. I was in Belize one time and I was hanging out with our cab driver and his wife at their house. We were hanging out at their house. It was me and Sticks. We was hanging out with them, like literally at their house in their living room, watching TV, talking, just chopping it up. Was it the wisest decision? Probably not. But boy, did I get to see another side of Belize. That was awesome on my birthday years ago. That was actually on my birthday day. So I'm telling you, look at Mama said that. She'll come. Look at that. Yeah. And she'll figure out what your schedule's. Absolutely. We were supposed to go in October, but it's looking like that's going to be 2026 now. So yeah. So this is amazing. I tell y'all what, yesterday we didn't get a chance to see him. I know I already went through the morning shout outs and all that. I usually do that right now. But I got excited. I turned the comments on and I got excited. Y'all got to forgive me. I got excited. I saw y'all saying hello and I wanted to say hello. So anyways, let's ridiculous, right? Y'all do me a favor though. Welcoming somebody. We missed him yesterday, but we got him back today. So y'all do me a huge favor and y'all welcome the one and only, the man, the myth, the mystery, the one and only legend, Mr. Eric Rideout. What's up, brethren?
Hold on 1 minute. As soon as I get over here, my doorbell. Somebody went to the door. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh my Lord, look at that. Well, while Eric is answering his doorbell, I tell you, not me getting the whole setup. Y'all see how people just be at the wrong time. I tell you what, while Eric is doing that, let me give y'all this announcement real quick. This announcement that I haven't shown y'all yet. Y'all know this Thursday. Well, y'all know last Thursday we did this. We did Healing Voices. with the Sova Gospel Choir from Geneva, Switzerland. And man, we had such a good time. It was such an excellent time. It was awesome. It was amazing. And that was a great way to kick it off. But we do this work. This is the work we do of getting people to healing, getting people, we call it healing justice over here at Live Free, Illinois. We call it healing justice. And we believe that communities need to be safe. There's trauma that has been caused by gun violence and all kinds of other stuff like that. It just don't affect and impact the people who have been unfortunately shot or whatever, but it impacts whole communities. And so we try to find ways to bring safety and stuff like that to the community, or just different events. And so this Thursday, if you're here in the Chicago area, we've got Healing Voices on Thursday. Y'all know on the second Thursday we breathe, and on the fourth Thursday we build. Starts at 7 o'clock, goes till 8:30. We'll start on time, and watch this, we'll also end on time. Now I know last week we started at 8:30. That was a late night thing. It was an after set. It was a midnight musical, but it was splitting the difference because it was for people who wasn't trying to be out at midnight. But so we did it at 8:30 and we was done by 10:30 as opposed to starting at 10:30. See, I just got to split the difference. But for this Thursday, and then the fourth Thursday, and every second and fourth Thursday following, we'll have a 7 o'clock start time, and we'll end at 8:30. It's a little bit earlier, but I want to invite you. Like I said, on this Thursday, we do what we call breathe. We just gonna build a track, so if it's 5 people in the room or if it's 500 people in the room, we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to turn on either a track or just get a vibe going in there, and you can bring your notepad and your paper. You can bring all of that stuff, and you can write a song to it if you want to. If you just want to just sit back and listen, you can do that. If you got a melody that comes to mind and something you already been working on, and it's like, oh man, I want to use it. Like, you can do that. You'll have a chance to present it by the end, and it's like a support group for music. That's all it really is, a support group with music. That's all it really is. A chance to what I call woosah, a chance to breathe. That's all it is. And then on the fourth Thursday, of course, we call build, for the people who want to build up their musical skills and talents and all that stuff like that. There's a community of people who want to do that. Maybe you're completely new to singing. You ain't know nothing. You ain't got no tone or nothing, and you want to try to work on it. Or maybe you've been singing all your life and you're amazing, and you just want to just be around a community of people because you can't commit to being in a choir and doing all that stuff, but you just want to come out once a month or once or twice a month and sing along and do it. It's for you. That's who this is for. But at the end of the day, we're a community, and we are healing each other. Yeah, it's community healing. That's what this is all about. And we want to see you in the place. Be my special guest. You are absolutely invited. Yo, E, what's up, family? How you feeling, man? I saw your message, and I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I saw your message. How you feeling about it, man? How you doing? Uh-oh, you muted yourself. There you go.
Said it's better.
Good.
It's better. It was for those that don't know, it's not nothing embarrassing. I just deal with neuropathy really bad at times, which is, for those of you that don't know what it is, the best way I can explain it is you get severe leg spasms, muscle cramps, and it feels sometimes like pins and needles, like Jesus, you fell asleep on your arm or something. Yeah. And when it gets that, sometimes it gets that bad, it's hard to even move. So literally since last Wednesday, I've been, and my mother didn't come, and she knows, she didn't have to come by. I couldn't even go up and down my steps. So just walk was like everything. It took effort to move. Yeah. Okay, now the information is gone and stuff, but it was bad. Like, I got off work the other night to come to even though the Healing Voices thing. I got off and got ready and couldn't. My bedroom to living room was like dragging 50 pounds away.
Jesus.
So it was like, this is crazy. But like I said, that inflammation goes, but I'm on some stuff now that's helping, and it's all right. I can move and walk and all that kind of stuff. But man, those of you that know the pains and stuff like neuropathy and all of that, and it comes out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah, but mine was actually had a cause, and it was because of an accident, I believe, kicked it off. when I was 17 in a car accident, and my godbrother and I were driving down a narrow street. The tire rod broke that controls the wheel and the steering wheel. We went this way, truck hit us, spun us around, and we flew off and hit a tree. And it knocked us back on the street. So truck first spin around, hit a tree, and my head face, I went windshield, put a whole impression in there, face and everything in the windshield. So now my spine are cracks and it messed up stuff. So, it's just something I have to deal with forever. And it sucks. But the stuff I'm doing now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, a friend of my mother from her church sold it, Mm-hmm. All the medication is good. If you take a spoonful of olive oil, right, 3 times a day.
Right. You said 4 times a day?
3 times a day, and you rub it on your joints, like massaging here, you lose all the leg pain. I started doing it. Does it work? I started yesterday because I had some still soreness. This morning, I'm good.
Really?
It's a natural thing in it that helps with swelling. It helps with all of that stuff. So
I wonder if it'll work for my eye.
I wonder if it'll work for my eye. Because of the thing. What did the doctor say? Did you end up going?
No, I ain't seen no doctor.
Because them eye infections are nothing to joke with.
Man,
I have
listen, it is
and I was like that.
My life.
Well, let me tell you, I didn't go, and you may want to go to the emergency room and let them check. Because when I didn't go, they said if I hadn't came in, I could have lost my sight in that line because of the type of infection it was. It was burning.
Really?
Yeah, you can lose your eyesight from an eye infection.
What?
Yeah, mine was swollen like that, and it was burning, and it kept.
Oh Lord!
And they said,
"Oh, you done scared me now, E."
Yeah, you don't want to go to the emergency room.
Ah, Jesus!
You don't want that because I had that. And matter of fact, I tell you, I had it at one point in this eye, left eye, and I didn't go. I'm like, cleaning it every day.
Yeah.
And man, don't do what I did. That's all I can say. Don't do what I did because now, because of that, it caused other stuff like my left eye.
Yeah.
I can see through it, but I see. Like, so I flash a light and the little spots be there. That's what's left with this eye now.
Really?
Because of that.
Dang, I just see like blurriness. That's all I see. Like if I close this eye, all I see is like blurry. It's just like blurry.
Doing this, I can see you, but like this, you look like little spots. Like it's like
oh my God.
With the light off. It's like if you flash a bright light in your eye and you know how it starts, your sight come back, but it's still blurry with the look.
Right.
That's my left eye.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I guess maybe I need to go and
you want to go
looked at.
You definitely want to go. In the emergency room, all they gonna do is probably put some drops in and give you something for it. But you'd rather go than lose your sight.
I just get my own drops then. I just get my own drops.
It may be, but it may be a certain type of medication they put in it.
Rhonda telling me go to urgent care. Mama said that she blinded her left eye, so she don't play about her sight. She don't play about her sight. And then Brody Cat said, what was Eric talking about? She missed all of it. Like somebody's neuropathy and not having.
Brody Cat, I deal with neuropathy to the point some days I just cannot walk hard. That's just the truth.
You know what I get?
What?
And it hasn't hit me in a while, which is a good thing. But remember my sciatica, like that hernia, whatever I got going on back here, used to mess with me so bad I would have to walk around with a cane. And then I'd be trying to climb them stairs at my old loft.
That sciatica, that's what neuropathy feels like in both of your legs.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on the worst enemy.
Man, people don't understand.
I wouldn't.
I tell them.
Yeah,
that's why
I would never wish that kind of pain on anybody ever. It's horrible.
And see, it's terrible. And this is what people don't also understand. I tell people a lot of times, I say, "Why are you always moving around?" I move around because it keeps me loose. Joints and stuff, pause. Joints and everything. I had to pause that one. And then, that Dre, I don't see Dre here, so I had to say that quick. But it helps with it. And, the movement around, because I can honestly say in the past few years, I don't think I've had a day without hurting, like that.
Yeah.
CBD cream, I haven't tried that.
Any CBD? Never tried no CBD creams? Yeah, man, you might have to get you some CBD marijuana cream. That's that's basically what that is. That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean, hey, take one for the team. Right? But today,
that is good cream. People do swear by it, though. They do swear by it.
And put it like this, man. I was taking to sleep at night. It was medication plus something to sleep plus this. I can't think of this cream. People swear by it online. You rub it on your muscles and stuff, like lotion almost. And that stuff will work for maybe about 2 hours, 3 hours. Enough for me to go to sleep. Get up, stretch my legs in the morning. It's like, but today, I'm good, man. So, you all just, and especially what I do, that's a problem.
Yeah, you on your feet a lot. You're moving around a lot, all of that. Yeah.
That's why I move around so much. People say, you don't sit still. I constantly move and stuff because I'm just keeping stuff moving.
Yeah.
I can. But then some days, like today, and like this new thing I'm doing, the pain is almost all the way gone. So if I keep that, this lady said what she did, she don't have any pain at all. You know what I mean? It was bad to her that she almost had to have a stick. I don't want that. So I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Mama said she makes CBD creams and they actually work.
Gummies.
Rhonda says some gummies or perhaps some. Is that a leaf?
That's what it is.
I can't tell if that's a bird or a leaf. My eye is not doing it. I'm like,
it's one of them. But you know what? I'm good now. It's like,
bro, you have to keep moving.
Yeah, I couldn't move my arms or nothing. I'm good now. So thank God for that. I got stuff to do. I got tours coming up and dates and stuff. Don't have time. I missed dates this weekend. I couldn't go. I couldn't go with Fred. I couldn't go with was it Ty or someone else?
James.
I couldn't go. Yeah, it was James. I couldn't go.
Yeah,
because I couldn't. Thing is, if it hurts to walk up a few steps, I can imagine having to go to the airport, walk through O'Hare.
Yeah, no.
And just then
if you in a wheelchair.
No, but what would have happened is if I would have went like this and sat on an airplane for 2 hours going where I was going.
Right.
By the time I got there, it would have been so much pain to get up. And to get up, it make you when it's light, when it's bad, it's like I'm 100 years old standing up. I had to move really slow to stand up. And then I have to balance because if I try to walk, I'm instantly going to fall. I have to stand there for a few minutes and like move around. Once they loosen up, I can go running. But so everybody take care of, if you have accidents and stuff. Because when I had the accident, I couldn't walk. I went to Mercer, I couldn't feel nothing from the neck down. I could faint, and then I said, I can't feel my arms, I couldn't feel nothing. About 30 minutes later, the feeling came back. Like, I'm all right, let me up out of here. But I caused damage.
Yeah. Brony Cat says that she did a mile walk yesterday, and when she got home, her knee was swollen. So, Brony Cat, you might need some of that CBD that they talking about. But Mama said if you put some THC in it, it works a little better. That's what Rhonda said. You need some leaves. I don't know. So, whatever floats y'all's boat. Maybe you just need some noni juice. If you just use some, I remember noni juice killed everything.
Noni juice, just drink noni juice.
Noni juice killed everything, boy. Upset stomach, try some noni juice. Messed up. Who, noni juice? I hated that stuff. My grandma was pushing noni juice like a drug dealer.
Did it work for you?
They swear by it. For me, I was a kid, I was a teenager. I was probably 25. I think I was probably 25 or 26 when my grandmother passed away, something like that. So I was a young adult, a child through a young adult during the Noni years, and basically I was trying to avoid that stuff like the plague. And my grandparents would be, you need to have it. You need to take a cap of Noni juice every day. And then she had the chewies, the candies and the candy bars and all that
that stuff. Like it healed everything. And I'm like,
I don't know by it.
Thick as a mug. I'm like, it didn't help nothing. So or maybe it did for something.
Hey, I guess Noni juice, it cures. You let them tell it cured cancer, it cured sickle cell, it cured HIV, it cured a headache, a upset stomach, a sore throat. Your mind ain't working right. You feel like you need to go see a psychologist. Just drink some noni juice. You don't need therapy. You need noni juice. You need
noni juice.
Right.
You know.
And they was pushing it on like 102.3 like real hard. Like the Christian stations, all the preachers was selling noni juice. So
you hear nothing about it no more?
I don't hear nothing about noni juice no more. I thought they stopped making it. Apparently they still got it.
I don't understand. Who is Top Dog?
Oh, Top Dog got it on lock. I thought they were just a Chicago thing. Apparently they all over the place. And they got hilarious online commercials.
And I was just telling somebody when I was in Atlanta, I said, I hate Top Dog commercials. They said, oh, they play him here. I'm like, no, you got to be kidding. And we turned on rail and literally, I had a dream. You know, it's all dramatic. And the dog bit me. And the dog bit me, and the dog was top dollar. And the dog said, you ain't gonna get no money. And then I'm like, this dude be building this thing up like it's some of the dumbest storylines. It don't make sense. And I'm like, who is this guy? Number one that's recording it. Anybody? I don't know if nobody else.
Here's the crazy thing about it. I saw a thing maybe last week. I think it might have been on CBS, where they interviewed the guy who did the voiceover for the Top Dog commercial. Like, I don't remember if CBS or whatever it was. He's from Columbus, Ohio. And he does like a lot of commercials, like, because his voice, just the way his voice is, like, he just be. But the Top Dog ones are like obnoxious, boy. They be Top Dog, all the reverb and the echoes, and you be like, God, dog, with a hip hop track playing behind it. Like, it be 3 a.m, you trying to get home and get some rest, and they come on 10, on 12 with the Top Dog commercials, you know.
I just found.
Speaking of Relentless, look who just popped in.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, that's CBS.
Everybody who hates Top Dog commercials.
That's him right there. That's the guy. Yeah, I just watched that interview.
Do he sound like that without all the effects on his voice? So that's how he talk. Terrell John, aka Lucky, is his nickname.
Gotcha. Yeah, he does a lot of like voiceover things, like drops and all that kind of stuff like that for radio stations, commercials. Like, he makes his whole living basically doing that, which is pretty cool. You know.
Yeah, that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
I just this.
We can hear it. It's cutting it out.
It's like,
but yeah, he just got a regular voice. He just
But I just them. And the commercials be so long, you know. Just Top Dog.
Basically.
It sucks. But anyway, everybody, didn't mean to get off on that. It just bothered me because I heard one yesterday. And that's the worst. When you tired and had a long day and you going home, you sleepy, and he come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they come on all loud. Like, they come on all extra loud. Top Dog. Like, too much. Anyways, let's do this real quick.
Wait. No, I just thought about.
Now I was gonna say, let's take a real quick music break, and we're gonna come right back. Hey, guess who's back today, Eric? She was here yesterday too. You missed her. She snuck in on us. Rhonda on the Rocks. So I know y'all. I know y'all missed each other. I know.
Look, real quick, look on there.
Oh my Lord! Here you go. Oh Jesus!
You're right. I didn't catch it. Since you're here, I got to be careful. Wait, I just said something. I caught it. So Trey, don't get me for that one.
Well, this is my beginning. Every pause moment I got, I own it. There you go, right there. So I know my wife. My wife is Hey, here's one of your boys right here, E. We'll be right back right after this right here. We'll be right back after this music break. Go get your coffee. Get your hip hop on. We'll be right back.
Take you to the throwback so that you know that we gon' take the toe back. There's a difference between being seasoned and acting like an old cat. Old heads know that it all comes back around like trying to recapture a moment with a Kodak. The Polaroid instant. Hope you don't miss it. Most of us been different. I tell you what it isn't about. The amount in the bank account. I'm just trying to figure out if I can make it through without thinking out loud. Pay attention, cause he gives grace to the humble at the same time he humbles the proud. Wow, yeah, wow, come on. just don't wanna become what I hate. Cause it ain't all about getting your pay up. Cause only Christ came down to save us. You know he saved us. I said I just don't wanna become what I hate. Cause it ain't all about getting your way. Cause only Christ came down to save us. He saved us. He did something for me I could never do for myself. And because of that, every single day the movement is felt. I learned in life there's some things that are worse than losing your wealth, like losing your health or losing yourself. But we don't hear it though. We just wanna live this life to see the next scenario. Keep a view that's aerial until we meet our burial. Till then life ebb and flow. I just want my very own out of land, but I know my life's in the pot's hands. So I don't need an autograph from any single artisan. I don't need to worship man, cause I know that the hardest sin full beyond measure. Once I stopped chasing pleasure, then I felt less pressure for more destined down the Mecca. He controls the weather and my effort keeps me fresher, but that ain't the measurement that I use for my own betterment. Cause righteousness is heaven sent, meaning that it's all by grace. So right in him, that is all I pray. Come on, I just don't wanna become what I hate. Cause it ain't all about getting your pay up. Cause only Christ came down to save us. You know he saved us. I said I just don't wanna become what I hate. Cause it ain't all about getting your way. Cause only Christ came down to save us. He saved us. Come on. That's honey.
Sometimes I feel suicidal, but I know I don't wanna die, it's just another trial. So I'm hanging on to life by the grab bars, hoping that the next time's far from the figures that set me off. Every other night piling up bottles, or I'm trying to make a pipe burn away the sorrow. I even hit the psilocybin, dog, I've been fighting for tomorrow. Gotta make it to tomorrow. I gotta make it to tomorrow. Listen now, I'm about to go outside, get a little bit of sunlight into my skin. About to take a jog for the endorphins, it's a sure thing. I know this depression won't take me out. About to make a call to my closest friend, get laughing, hug myself in the mirror for a minute. I'm trying, you know, cause I wanna make it to tomorrow. I gotta make it to tomorrow. Okay, I'm not ashamed at all. Cause one thing about me, yeah, I'm overcoming. I'm not afraid to say I'm not okay, I've been here before. One thing about me, I always overcome. And I know I'm gonna fly when I make it to tomorrow. When I make it to tomorrow. To tomorrow. Oh, I gotta make it to tomorrow. Oh, I gotta make it to tomorrow. Oh, I gotta make it to tomorrow. Oh, one day at a time, I'll make it to tomorrow.
Yeah, make it to tomorrow. I'ma make it to tomorrow. Yeah, Andre Henry, make it tomorrow. And yes, honey, we're going what is it called? Just Might. There we go. I heard Dre say he got that Tribe Called Quest style. There it is right there. Hey, y'all, we're back. Zeke Live in the morning. Thank y'all so much for being here. You're locked in. Hey, if you haven't already done it, If you have not already done it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the follow button, all that stuff like that. Go ahead, follow us. I promise you, it's a good time around here. Hey, I don't got my TikTok on there, but I've been getting more into the TikTok game, so you can follow me over there too. Just look up Zeke Lock. I think my TikTok is Zeke.Lock. So a little different than everything else. But they made me have that one. So there you have it right there. You can follow us on all that stuff. Hey, y'all. Can y'all do me a real big favor? Can y'all do me a huge favor? And Eric, I know this is going to make you so excited, E. I know you are going to be just so thrilled and so happy to know that this person is back with us on today. I just know that she said that since she's been gone, you've been you've been upset. You've been sad. You've been,
Which are you talking about, Rhonda? Man, come on now. I'm glad she's back, but I have not been sad.
You've not been sad over Rhonda being gone?
No, not at all. I mean, because you know why? I'm gonna say I know that came off wrong. I'm gonna say it like this because she went away to take care of herself, so that it wasn't a sad thing. Knew she was coming back. And
see that he's still nice. See that? See, he's like a Sour Patch Kid. He loves you, and then he.
I'm glad she's back.
Well, y'all welcome here to the stage. Eric didn't miss her. Apparently, he wasn't impressed with none of that. So there you go. Y'all welcome our girl, our sister, our homie, our friend, the one and only Miss Rhonda on the Rocks.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Rhonda.
The whole sound has changed. It's
What?
You sound far away.
Do I sound far away, Zeke?
Yeah, you do. You don't sound like.
What about now?
I don't know. Say something. Let's hear you. Let's see you.
Something. Oh.
She
God.
just walked.
You all right? Oh Lord! What the world? Did you fall?
Can you hear me now?
You laughing at
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what's
You
going
didn't just fall, did you? Or was that just your camera
on.
fall?
My laptop just tipped over. I didn't fall.
It did look like she.
Oh, woo. All right. I was like, oh God, oh Jesus.
So I'm sitting down.
Now, who are you?
She just got out the hospital, Lord Jesus.
Right.
Who are you? This little skinny faced lady. Who is this?
Skinny face.
Don't recognize you. Don't know who you are.
The same woman that you were obsessed with 2 weeks ago.
I don't know. That means that's
The very
Janet
same
Jackson.
person. You try me every time you open your mouth.
that are like, oh, Janet is one of them. Angela Bassett looks great for her age.
Wait, what?
Angela Bassett. She
He's
looks
talking
great.
about all of the women that he's obsessed with. He named me first, and then
I didn't say. I said Janet Jackson.
Me,
Who
then
want me to
Janet
judge?
Jackson, then Angela Bassett. Yeah.
I didn't say nobody. Janet Jackson first, and I said Angela Bassett.
Why you gotta think about it like this? You in the same name as Angela Bassett and Janet Jackson. There you go, Rhonda. You better clap that, T. You better clap that. Yeah. I mean, clock it.
You said I never said any names, but hey, welcome back to the show this morning. I know you were here yesterday. Thank you for filling in for me. I appreciate that.
And I wasn't filling in for you. I was taking my rightful seat.
No, you rightful seat. I mean, we give you.
How I missed the love.
We give you a seat at the men's table.
I'm not your substitute. Yeah.
Not him going to answer the phone. Yeah, I heard his phone ringing in the background. What's up, Rhonda on the Rocks?
Hi, good morning.
Welcome back. How are you feeling today? How you feeling today?
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Oh, well,
definitely have seen better days, but I'm here, and that's all that matters. No, it's just,
I feel that.
You're just trying to. Your body is a work of art. We truly are fearfully and wonderfully made because you go through any type of like major surgery or major ordeal, your body is literally in shock. Like, what just happened? And it's just trying to adjust and recalibrate and like figure itself out. So sometimes makes you a little fatigue and stuff like that, but overall it's okay.
How's the protein diet going and all that? I know you mentioned yesterday Premier Protein and all that stuff. And you said I can't do it. It's too much.
Premier Protein is out. I have I'm in like this neighborhood group. It's called like a free cycle page. So people like just give stuff away all the time.
Oh,
so I put in the group like I had like probably 30 bottles of Premier Protein, and I was like, does anybody want these? And 2 people reached out, and I just split it between the 2 of them and sent it on its way because I cannot tolerate Premier Protein.
Dang.
So sick. So yeah,
artificial protein. Yeah, it's like artificial protein. I want to call it artificial protein, but you know what I mean. Like when it's not coming out of like I don't know, out of like a meat source or beans or nuts or something like that. Like when it's just coming like in powder form and stuff like that. I don't know. It's something about it that just I don't know. It just like it gets you. Like because I think of like Ensure and stuff.
Yeah, pre-surgery it was fine. Like during the liquid diet that I was on for the week before surgery, I had to drink 3 protein shakes a day, and they didn't bother me at all. It was perfectly fine. But something about after, I don't know if it's like the artificial sweeteners or just the heaviness of whey protein, but I can drink the clear whey protein no problem. Like mix it in soup and stuff like that, and it's fine. It's just that particular brand. And I had so many of them in my refrigerator, like literally refrigerator stocked. And I was like, nope. But people say all the time, like, people say all the time that your taste buds and stuff change so much after surgery. And so that has proven to be true. Like there are things where I'm just like, ugh, like, I don't know, maybe I'll like bananas now, but I doubt it. I don't even want to look at them.
You might want some banana pudding. You can actually eat it now. You have to eat like stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe you'll like banana pudding coming up. My aunt actually, she had speaking of aunts, let me say hi to my aunt Regina right there, saying good morning to everybody. But my aunt Marlene, she had to have a kidney surgery, and so my cousin Kenneth Jr., my cousin KJ, he donated a kidney to his mom and all that stuff like that. Here's the crazy thing that happened though. She my aunt loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches just like any normal American, and who can eat it. And then she ate one day after the kidney surgery. Turns out she developed a peanut allergy. Here's the crazy part about it though. My cousin KJ has been allergic to nuts his whole life. Like so he would so like it's like one of these things of, did you get a peanut allergy as a result of like taking on his kidney or something? Did something shift, or is this just a thing that developed? I mean, who knows? But it was just crazy that happened. Like she started swelling up and stuff, eating the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, you've been eating it your whole life, and now after surgery, you can't all of a sudden have peanuts. That was weird, right? Like,
yeah, very weird. Yeah. But our bodies are just so unique. Like, they are just so unique. That's all I can say. Your body is truly a temple, and how you treat it, you gonna feel it.
Yeah, he used my blood for rocket fuel, so I'm definitely uniquely created. I said I have a unique physiology. I said they use my blood for rocket fuel.
You didn't hear me talking?
You were talking? I was not listening. I was with you. I was on I just got on the phone and just heard our bodies are unique, and you took a breath. Yeah. I said,
I mean, my God, some things never change.
And Parks and Recreation.
Didn't you miss that, Rhonda? Didn't you miss that?
I didn't hear
you. I know y'all missed each other.
I take that back. I didn't know you were talking. I, honest to God, was paying you no attention, and there wasn't no purpose. Really? I was on the phone. And so when I got on the phone, all I heard was when I put this in and said our bodies are unique, and then I just chimed in. Talking. Yeah, I mean that's what I do.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah,
I am a shock charge. I talk over people. Yeah, I'm a man. My presence is known when I'm in the room. But all right, carry on. I give you the floor back. You have it. Go ahead.
You don't get. This is Zeke's show. And you don't get to give me the floor back and forth.
And who's the co-host? Who are the two hosts?
Y'all see this love between the two of them. Y'all see this love between Rhonda and Eric. Y'all see this love.
We brought you into the space, right?
First of all, stop saying we. Zeke brought me into the space. Zeke is my friend.
Okay.
Zeke
Ask
is
Zeke.
my brother,
Ask Zeke.
not you.
Wait. Ask Zeke who started this. Which one of us decided to start this show together? Who did he call first?
We didn't start the show together. Me and Eric did decide to do this together. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie.
I'm talking about how I got here. It wasn't about what
Rhonda said, don't divert the topic at hand, though. So I can't lie to Eric.
You got here. No.
I got here.
We welcome.
Watch this, y'all.
I accept you in. It's okay. You got the floor. I'm giving you the floor. I allow your back. You got the floor. No, I'm not cutting you off. I'm saying you got the floor. Finish what you're saying about your body and health.
I cannot wait to see the two of y'all with this thing that y'all about to do. I cannot wait to see that.
I'm not going.
This is going to be interesting.
I'm not even going to do her that bad. But I'm honest. I didn't hear you talking, so I'm saying you got the floor back. It's yours. You know, I'm not being funny. I didn't hear you. Oh well.
My auntie said, "Why y'all cutting up this morning?" No, I'm gonna get them the floor together.
I'm apologizing to her because I honestly did not hear her talking. So I'm saying,
there you go. You get an apology out of this, Rhonda. There you go.
I mean, this is the day that the Lord has made. Wow.
Take what I'm giving you. It's yours.
Take what you're giving me. Mm-hmm.
No, we're going out straight.
I'm saying, take the floor back. It's yours.
Not you muting yourself. Can we all just get along and do the show? Jesus, take the wheel.
The floor is yours. Now, what you do with it is on you. You can dilly dally. You can get back to what you said.
I'm telling y'all, what y'all don't want to miss is this thing that Rhonda and Eric are planning. Y'all don't want to miss it. Rhonda, Eric, Rich, they're planning something. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to announce that or say anything about that yet. I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's called or anything yet. I just know that the people get to see y'all go back and forth. That's all I know.
Rhonda is what it's called. The defeat of.
It's called what?
The defeat of Rhonda is what it's called.
Well, I thought you said at the feet of Rhonda. You said the defeat of Rhonda.
Definitely never
at
said
the
that.
Feet of Rhonda. That's what it is.
See, what she needs.
At the feet of Rhonda.
See, I know she's biblically kind of sound in certain areas, but see how the Lord attacked her for talking to the prophet like that. See,
my Lord,
you can't talk to me crazy. He gave you brain freeze.
Let me ask a question real quick. I was like, okay, so I'm just all in your business right now, Rhonda. I saw the reaction you just made to drinking a little bit of what was that, Gatorade or Powerade or whatever that was.
Ain't got
what was that? What was that? You said what?
It was because of what she said to me, and the Lord gave her brain freeze. You can't talk to the prophet like that. The whole world just saw it. But now you can go ahead and see.
Oh my Jesus!
You think that if you say something about me, that's gonna keep happening.
Auntie Regina.
Well, she can't drink a whole lot. That might be her only drink for the next 20 minutes. I don't know.
Something will happen every time.
She can only. What was that, like a cap full that you just drank right there? And I just saw how you responded to that. Like, what is that? What is that like? I mean,
probably like an ounce and a half. Like, it just hurts. I don't know how to explain it. Like, going down, it just takes a minute to fully go down.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just sits in my chest for a minute, for a couple seconds, and it hurts. So.
Yeah.
I really wish Eric would have him, because
that sounds painful.
If I was to get started, then the whole show would get shut down. So let me just
go ahead. I'm with it today. I got plenty of time. We got
Lord Jesus.
But welcome back to the show, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in today. We have Rhonda back, on the show. Yeah. She's a regular here, and we support her. She's made a life-changing decision with her surgery. Look at her, everybody. I didn't know who she was. I'm like, who is this? I didn't recognize you.
Well, you missed it yesterday. She's dropped in the last month. Rhonda, correct me if I'm wrong. It was 30-something pounds.
30 pounds. Mm-hmm.
30 pounds in the last month.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all know that's crazy. Dropping that kind of weight that quick.
Police.
I don't mean crazy like a bad thing. I mean it's just it's crazy how fast it happens. I think is what I'm going with that. How fast and how quick the transition happens, and that's why I was asking. Even when you just drunk that Gatorade. Powerade or it was Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, like even drinking that, like I know, right? Look at the green screen coming through. Like like even doing that, it's like watching the, like you said, the pain where it just sits there, and it's just like I'm imagining what that must be like. Cause I'm sitting here and I done down, like this is my third cup of coffee right here, like like you know what I mean? Like I can't imagine.
Like as if somebody had their fist in your chest while you're trying to swallow. Like somebody putting pressure on your chest as you're trying to like swallow. So it's weird. It's weird, but I mean, I'm used to it now. So
I feel it. Try to take
it's hard because you have to stay hydrated. That's one thing that I do worry about is like dehydrating, because that's an ambulance ride for sure. So I just have to like push past it. Yeah, because you dehydrate.
You can't just take water now and just drink it down and all that stuff like that. Now you got to get IVs and all them kind of things like that.
Yeah,
there's all the stuff like that. Yeah. Real quick, y'all, say what's up to my mama, everybody. All you Lock stars, say hi to my mammy. No, she told me never to call her my.
Please don't call her mammy, please.
I used to say that growing up, be like, my mammy. She was like, ain't nobody's mammy. Like, you know. So say hi to my mommy. There we go.
I'm about to get mad to call her mammy. She ready to fight.
Boy, I didn't understand the connotation of a mammy as a kid.
That's funny.
I didn't understand. Like women from a certain era, they get really upset when you say mammy. They get like, when you're a kid, you don't understand it. You think it's funny, but
but you know what happens,
mammy.
As women get older, just like woman Rhonda's age, they get offended when you call them girls. You know, older women don't like to call mammy. If I go Rhonda,
I don't know. You get offended by girl, Rhonda?
No, not at all.
You don't get offended by girl, or does it depend on who Does it depend on who says girl? It's one of them things. Like if
a guy say these girls right here, you be like, who's a girl? I'm a girl woman. It's a respect level.
It don't be that deep.
Because you come to one of us as a man and say, these boys right here, like, who you calling the boy?
I think men are more sensitive. Yeah, men are more sensitive about the word boy.
Yeah. But you know what, though? Yeah, that makes sense. But I think black men are more sensitive about that word boy because of his history with us in particular. Because you hear white guys saying boy all the time, like, oh, hey, what's up, boys? What's up with the... And we'll say boy to each other, but let a white man walk up to a black dude and be like, hey, look at these boys here. We'd be like, who you calling boy? Like,
right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We'll call each other, that's my boy and all that, but you can't call me a boy. Like, you know.
I like that guy to do them pranks on people. That white dude, that light skinned guy, he go to people in the store. Hand me that off that shelf, boy. The black man. And they're like, what did you say to me? You heard what I said, boy, get it down. And then on some of them, he got this black dude in suspenders with no shirt and a straw hat. He said, this is my slave. Slave, get it down. And the black dude, yes, sir, boss. And he get up there and get it. It's a skit that they do in Walmart. But man, people be fighting mad with this dude. I couldn't be that.
People be taking stuff so far. So girls don't get the. See, I just said it right there. I just said girls. I don't know. I guess it's just in my head. Like women, ladies, girls.
I really think it depends on how you say it. If I say, well, you girls go sit over there, you know. But somebody come to you and the guy come up and say, see, right. Oh, yeah, you gals.
Well, she said you can say girl, but you say really? I would have thought gal was all right. I say gal all the time, like guys and gals and hey gals, how you doing?
Like you, a black man saying gal to another black woman is okay, but a white woman saying hey gal, no.
Really? I would have never known that.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I refer to my friends, I'm like, oh, that's my girl. I don't say that's my woman.
No, wait. No.
Right. If you say that's your woman, that means something different. That's my woman. Like, whoa. Okay. I didn't know you got that one. All right.
No, it's still
on the Rocks. Sorry.
A woman still would find it offensive if, like Rhonda just said, if a white woman come to Rhonda and say, "Hey, girl, I need you to do this." Girl, can you go do this? You like, who you calling the girl? If a white woman walks, you say, "Girl, give me that," or "Hey, girl, I need you to do this." Who are you talking to?
I think it really just depends. And if it's somebody that I know, and they're like,
No,
hey,
you don't
girl,
know 'em. You don't know 'em.
Well, somebody I don't know wouldn't be telling me to do
Like
anything.
if you're walking inside of I'm gonna give you an example. We were walking inside of Target back when I was married, and this white man was walking behind me and the missus. So I get to the door, open the door for her, and now we're going. He's still standing there, and I'm looking around here and say, "You saw when you see a white man coming, you supposed to hold the door." So man, I held them doors tight. I grabbed it and leaned back and held them doors with it. I
can imagine you doing that too. That's the crazy part. I can imagine you.
I spun around and held the doors.
Imagine you doing that.
Let me tell you, I didn't just hold them. I held them, and then I put all my weight and just leaned straight back like this, holding the door. You ain't coming in here.
Jesus Christ!
When a white man come, you hold the door for me. This ain't 1925.
I did not know this thing about girl and gal, and I never heard this before. This is new. I'm learning something new today. Honestly,
a white woman call them gal, just like us. If a white man call us boy, it's the same thing. Boy and gal is the same.
I never knew this. Yeah, this is new to me. Y'all just learned me something new today. I just learned something new.
Yeah, if it's a group of us, if it's me, Jamaica, and Sticks or whatever sitting together, and you like, okay, can you girls move over here? I wouldn't be. That would be nothing to me. But if it was like a white woman say, "Hey, gals, I need you to," no, gal, nothing.
Zeke, did she say you know that, Zeke?
I didn't know that. Yeah, no, that's new to me. That's new. Rhonda just taught me something new. Rhonda and my auntie, they just taught me something new.
Just like racists, everybody can't say the same thing to us. You can't say this. White men can't say the same thing to us. We say to each other.
Of course.
Like, y'all niggas crazy. Yeah. Now, if a white man say, "Man, these niggas crazy," he'll get his butt whooped.
They'd be like,
if you say it,
they'd be like D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley said, "Just stay in the car like you say anyway." Just say it in the car like you do anyway.
And it was called colored by this lady. Colored gals. She called colored gals.
That's it, because you know what's crazy is how language does change over time. Like, because at once upon a time, like, and I was actually just looking at something with linguists. I love linguists. I love people who study etymology and all that. Like, I love how words have changed over time. Because whenever somebody hits me up with that word means such and such, I'll be like, it didn't mean that 200 years ago. It meant something complete. You know what I mean? Language just changes. Words change over time. And so, I was looking at this etymology, just talking about how like these different words and stuff change. And so I would have never thought that first off, that gal, for instance, I would have never thought that was a thing. But like it's the same thing with like Negro or color. Like once upon a time, those were the preferred terminologies. And so they were saying that's why your grandfather, always still comes off racist, because he grew up at a time when talking about white people. It was like, that's why he was talking to white people. It was like, that's why your grandfather says things that are racist nowadays, because when he grew up, that's what it was. It was, you called black people Negro. We wanted to be called Negroes back then. We wanted to be called, because like African American, all that stuff, those were terms that seemed to be offensive at that time. Like, so Negro was the preferred choice. But then when stuff changed, when your grandpa didn't change with it, so now he's still walking around calling people Negro. In his mind, he ain't racist. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, I thought y'all wanted to be Negroes.
Let me ask you a question. Have black people become extra sensitive, or is it justified? And this is what I mean. Like I told you the story about when me and my sisters went after church, went to Fridays. We walk in the door on a Sunday, it's packed. The restaurant packed. We walk in the door, the white chick is at the front. So we come in the door, and my sister will get on here and tell you this. She said, "Hey, before you guys get in here, I just want to let you know we're out of chicken and we're out of ribs." First thing she told us when we came in. Now, first thing I said was, I said, the black folk, but I said, well, okay, maybe there's an announcement, so we'll give her grace on that. Maybe it's an announcement. We go to the table. My sister ordered some food. My sister said, "Can I have," the waitress said, "I know what you want." She said, "Hold on." She took out some hot sauce. "Here you go, the hot sauce." By now, my sisters are fuming, both of them fuming. My sister said, "I don't eat no hot sauce, and I didn't ask you for no hot sauce." They hot-tempered anyway. The last thing was, now I'm just asking, were we extra sensitive? The last thing, they bought a bowl of fruit side, and it was watermelon. So, was that genuine? or was that we were overreaching?
I don't think that's overreaching. I don't know, Rhonda. What you think? I don't think that's overreaching personally.
I think sometimes white people don't know what to do, and they're so hypersensitive to be called racist, to being called racist, that they overcompensate, and then it looks like they're trying to be racist, when in actuality it's like, no, I really want you to know that I want to accommodate you. I just don't. It's just kind of tone deaf, if that makes sense. Like they're trying to like make you feel comfortable in a space where they may know in the back of their minds that other people in this restaurant don't like Black people, right? But they don't want to be grouped in with those other people. So they're like, let me be extra nice. Let me try to, accommodate them. Let me try to give them what they want before they even can say it. And it just be tone deaf, because that's all they know.
The first thing was,
so I don't think it was disingenuous. I think it was actually very genuine. But your
auntie got some good points. She says we have become sensitive, and it's justified. But the dig.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing different stuff here. I think I'm with Rhonda on this one, actually, to some degree. Like, there's a, y'all know, I always talk about coming up in when I went to college, and me and Rhonda, of course, know each other from college. That's where we met. And we went to a predominantly white institution. That was a Christian institution. And I can't stress that enough. It was a predominantly white institution, or PWI. If you ever see that language, that's PWI. For those that don't know what that means predominantly white institution. So we went to a predominantly white institution. That's why all the Black kids that went to Olivet together all know each other and still have relationships 20 something years later, because I think we trauma bonded. But we're at this Christian evangelical, and I can't stress that enough, institution where in their mind, God is love. In their mind, everybody is God's children. In their mind, everybody has a chance to make it in. So I wouldn't necessarily call most, like the vast majority of those people, racist. I would not, because I lived with them. But I do know that the vast majority of them people never saw a Black person like pretty much in their whole life, like more than 5 or 6 Black people their whole life. So if you 18 years old and the most Black people you've been around is the group of Black people that you just came across at like Olivet. And mind you, it's only like 30 of us. Like, so, and it's the most that you've ever seen. What the crazy thing is for us Black folks, for a lot of us, that was the most white people we'd ever been around. Like, and so hearing some of the things they would say to us, so some of the stuff they would do, like when I had my afro, when I used to wear my afro out, and people just say, oh my God, they just walk up to you. Oh my God, it's like lamb's wool. And I just want to turn around like, who the hell you touching? Like, don't go grabbing my... You know how long it took me to do this? And, and in their mind, their justification is always, it was always that, oh no, I'm not racist. It's never like it was never, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. Or just, hey, I was ignorant to that. It was always like, no, I'm not racist. Like, it's always like, that's the first thing people would go to. And it's like, nigga, I didn't say you was racist. You just learned a lesson. Don't just walk up and touch my hair. Or don't ask me a stupid question about, whatever. Do Black people do this? Or don't ask me weird stuff like that. That's a weird question to ask, but I didn't call you racist. I get it. You ignorant. Okay. But, the first thing a lot of people will go to is racist. And I'm saying that to say a lot of people just don't want to have the appearance of being racist. They don't really want to correct things. They just don't want to have the appearance of being racist. So like Rhonda said, then people will overcompensate. So one moment that stands out in my head, and then I'm going to shut up. One moment that stands out in my head is that Rhonda, I don't know if you were still there or if you were there at this time or if this was before you, but I feel like you was there when this happened. When we used to sit at the bar for lunch all the time and dinner and all that stuff like that. We'd be sitting at the bar. And, I can't think of who the assistant chaplain was at the time. And he preached this sermon, and me and Will talk about this all the time. And he was like, when was the last time? It was a sermon about racism, all this stuff about racial reconciliation. I hate that terminology because that was all of my time out of vet. And he was like, when was the last time you talked to your brothers and sisters who sit at the bar? Now, everybody knows that that's where the Black kids sit. Everybody knows this. This is like our seat. Like, we done made this our
Right.
spot. When we start coming in, y'all might as well get up because we got it. There's us. And all that day for like the next 2 days, like random people will come up. Hey, I just wanted to say hey to you guys, and be like, get away from me! Like trying to overcompensate and make something out of it as opposed to like genuine kind of. It was like target the black people and make sure they know that you're not racist, and it's like that was weird energy, you know.
I think for me, it was the faux intrigue about blackness. Right? Like we be in the bathroom doing our hair. Oh my God. So you guys call it a relaxer? Like it's kind of like like, why are you so intrigued with I don't care about you being white. I really don't. I'm not intrigued about anything about why you do what you do. I do not care why you wash your hair every day. I'm just glad you wash it. I do not care why you have whatever you have. I don't care. So it was like that like fake wanting to know about blackness that just annoyed me so bad. Like, leave me alone and allow me to do whatever I need to do while I'm here in this bathroom. I'm not engaging with you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing none of that. And it's not that I'm not being friendly, but say hi and bye and get on out of here. Because you standing here in a towel,
in the morning,
dripping water, because you just got out the shower asking Tammy why she's relaxing my hair. Mind your business. Like, it's not that serious.
That's why I say, out of not all. Some have ignorant ways. Some don't know any better.
Yeah.
Some overcompensate. But I feel for those that overcompensate are doing that for a reason still. And it's not always because they're trying to be sensitive to us. They may have been in the house when nigga was the common word spoken around the house. So now we around black people. Oh, don't let me say that, the N word. But then you got some who's too comfortable that grew up in the black neighborhoods, or grew up around black folk that feel like I can now say nigga, it's okay. You still can't say it.
Yeah, no, we had a few of them too, though. Like, don't give me too. We had a few of them, and
oh, hello, Tiffany.
Had to get them out. Yeah, let me say hi to Tiffany. What's up, girl?
Tiffany be fighting it. Tiffany fights it too. She got the black side of her family. She white. So Tiffany's probably racist and black at the same time.
You gotta fight your own self.
She gotta fight herself. I'm a white woman. I'm also black. No,
my mama said, imagine being there. So, Rhonda, I don't know if you knew. Well, I think you knew this. My mama went to Olivet, and so did my aunt Regina. She said, been there.
I didn't know they went in undergrad. I thought they went for like their doctor.
No, they went undergrad. Yeah, they went undergrad. They went together, matter of fact. They were there together. And my mom said, imagine being there in the late 70s, having to justify a request to honor Black History Month. Stuff like that. Like my mama told me a story one time. Huh?
I said, I simply cannot imagine being at Olivet in the 70s. I just cannot.
Yeah. Because it was rough enough in the 2000s. Like
in the 2000s.
Like, it was rough enough then. My mom told me a story one time. She was brushing her teeth. Her and my aunt Regina was in the bathroom. Maybe they remember this. My mom told me one time though that somebody asked my mom the question. One of the girls asked her, "Are black people like at the bottom of their feet? Like, is that black too?" And my mama had some snarky remark with a toothbrush in her mouth. I think it was something along the lines of, "You gonna find out when I put it up your." You can find out when I put it up your tail whether or not it's black or not. I mean, it would be like weird questions like that we would get. Like, I mean, like in the 2000s, it was still that. Huh?
But white people feel like they can say whatever they want to say. Like this, they don't have any boundaries on what they can say.
And in the name of curiosity, right?
Like, no,
yeah.
Like, I was just wondering. Like, you've seen babies born. All babies have white bottoms on their feet, like black, whatever. It doesn't even matter the nationality. Ugh.
Yeah.
And
then,
then,
you can tell people who were genuinely curious, like they, because there were people who were just like genuine people. They would just be like, I never understood you guys. You can engage in a conversation. It becomes almost like this exchange, and you can understand each other. But you got other people like, I won't say somebody's name. You got other people like Rhonda. You know a few of these people. You got some people who, like you said, they'll come in and they ain't got no problem with trying to slip in like the N word on you real quick. They ain't got no problem with trying to they play their hip hop songs, and so because they know some Eminem, they think they invited to the cookout.
And it goes back. They try to take everything. I watched a clip of the other day. The black women was doing the fan thing out there. Then they showed a clip of them, and they out there trying to We can't have nothing that y'all. Ooh.
Hey, I tell you what, I say let them take it, let them enjoy it, because we about sick of it anyway. So let them have it.
Like, by the time y'all learn it, we be and moved on to something else. So
go ahead with it.
You don't see none of us over there trying to river dance. We stay from over here. We ain't trying to take your stuff. We're still trying to come over here and take everything we get. We get a little bit of something that get popular.
Well, I think about
like the one that said, I discovered bonnets. Black women wearing bonnets for years. You ain't
they call them silky head wraps. You remember that?
Yeah. But do you feel
oh my God.
They overcompensate due to their family histories, perhaps? Or what they've heard at
some
home?
People do that, yeah. Because they know what that is. And if you
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, Rhonda. I was just gonna respond to Eric when he said that about that family histories, because you would hear that too. You would hear people like in certain classes and stuff like that. I'm telling you, Olivet was a lesson in black-white relations. Like you would have people like you get into conversations about, I don't know, slavery or Jim Crow or something like that. And people who would be like so quick to be like, "Oh, my family was never that." And you're like, "Shut up! Yes, y'all was."
Yes, it was.
We're not upset about it. We know it. Like, y'all upset about it, not me. I get it. Like, I know that.
Let me ask y'all this, since y'all went there. During those conversations, was it every time one of them said something that you like, wait a minute, like, was slavery really that bad? They were well fed. Like, who was that saying that?
Yes, I'm telling you.
It was one of them, the guys with the beards, the Duck Dynasty guys. One of them said that.
Mm-hmm.
About slaves before. They were they were well fed. They had places to stay. They were grateful that white people took them out of the savage mentality. Like, where do you get this from? So you had that at Olivet when you have a slavery talk?
I tell you what gets me more than like
when we were at Olivet.
Some
people, it genuinely was from a place of like just complete ignorance. Like, you're a product of your environment. If you've been raised, like Zeke said, for the last 18 years, and this was commonplace in your house to talk like this, right? It was that's all you know. When you come into a space with other people, it's foreign to you. Like, for us, let me see an example. For us, on Saturday mornings, when you wake up and you hear that gospel music, it's time to clean up. Every black person in history of black people, no, that is a universal thing.
Between that and Motown,
roommate at Olivet, and you get up on Saturday morning, you playing Frankie Beverly and Maze, and you start straightening up. They're like, "What's going on?" But for us, it's like, "What do you mean? What's going on?"
That's cleanup music.
That's cleanup music. It's time to clean up. So if that's all you know, and that's how you've been raised, it is foreign to you when people don't clean up on Saturdays. Like, y'all don't wash our baseboards? Really? Like, y'all don't wash your walls? Like, that for some people is just not commonplace.
You don't wash your meat when you cook it? You just put out the pack and throw it in. That I don't get. Or then I heard one of them say, somebody say that, have you heard the one when they say, Zeke, that black people use towels when we take baths? That's for poor people. They don't do that. They just put it on their hands.
Oh, yeah, I've heard people say that. Yeah,
I heard one said, I don't put soap all over my body. I just put it on my head and let it run down, and that gives me my bath.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
you saw that?
Yeah.
They said they don't wash their legs or feet.
Don't wash legs. I don't understand that. I cannot understand for the life. How do you get in the shower? I mean, it takes all of 10, 15 seconds to wash your leg. It takes 10 or 15 seconds to literally, and I'm tall, so I got a lot more leg than people. It takes me 10 to 15 seconds to wash my legs. Why don't wash her legs?
Run on the top of her head, and as the soap runs down her body, is cleaning her. And she said, "I don't do that every once a week."
Yeah, I can't with it. I'll tell y'all what, let's do this real quick. Let's take a quick music break. Somebody just popped up in the background. I was literally just about to say I was about to say, yo, I ain't gonna say the name. I'm gonna surprise y'all when they come on. Well,
never heard of them.
Y'all backstage.
There's a white woman in the comments.
But the audience can't see it. But Wow. See, y'all see how Eric already getting started. Rhonda, you're going to have a little help in a minute here, Rhonda. You're going to have a little help in just a minute. You're going to have a little help on the female side. We might have to get Jamaica over here, too. I don't know. We might have to.
That's too much.
I'm going to play this song right here. Eric sent this to me. I haven't even heard this yet myself. This is my girl, Vendi, featuring Crystal with a song called Fly High. You said this is her sister?
That's her and her sister.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Well, let's check out what this song is, and we're going to come back with this person who just popped in the background. We're going to pop back in with her. So y'all going to, yeah, we're going to hear what this is about. This is my first time hearing it. And we'll be right back. Come on, praise dancers. What? Praise dancers.
Black women on high. Wrong song.
I am beautiful, confident, radiant in every way. I will succeed by any means. I'll be who I wanna be. I won't take no for an answer. I'm free to be me. I can fly. I can fly higher than the clouds, touching the sky. You can't dictate who I am, who will be in the future. You can't tell me what to do, where to go. I'm a grown woman, and I will succeed. I will survive. Past is behind me. I'm right on track. Free to be me. I can fly higher than the clouds, touching the sky. I can soar higher than the clouds, touch the sky. Just like an eagle, fly away. To an higher place, be swept away. You can't achieve what you believe. Oh, take a chance. Don't give up on your dreams. Just know you can fly. Reach for the sky. Can fly high. You 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 can fly
This was for you, Rhonda. Welcome back. This one is for you right here, Rhonda. This for you. This for you.
No, I never did love just the past time. Told myself the last time was the last time. So tell me why. I know that I'm safe for all alone, but when I'm with you, I lose control. Now I knew the heartbreak, babe, but that's a risk we all gon' take. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but motive. A runaway train out of control, and this could be unforgettable. I'm hoping we don't get off track, 'cause it's gonna be a long way back. 'Cause the vibe just right.
Cause the vibe just right.
But I'll never fall in love again, but I just might.
Sing it, Rhonda. Yeah.
The vibe's just right.
Sing it, Rhonda. What? Woo! Right, I know that's your jam. I know that is your jam. We were trying to do something actually, and then we were trying to do something, and Eric wasn't feeling well this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to organize with him. I ain't gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but just know, yeah, we got something for you coming up, Rhonda. We got something coming up for you. It's Eric's idea. Whoa, wait, what's her name go? God dog it. All right, cool. I might have just accidentally did something. That might have been on me. If it was me, Tim, come back. That was on me. Okay, here she is. That might have been. Try to do something else. Yeah, try to do something else.
CP is
yeah, Rhonda, we're working on something for you. Huh?
CP is ready to do that interview too. He hit me a few days back about it. I got to come on the show. I'm like, yeah, Rhonda want to interview you, bro. That'll be great.
I just said we wasn't gonna tell Rhonda.
How did you do that?
I thought no, she. This was before she left. We had talked about it. Remember,
we was gonna surprise her with the thing. We was gonna surprise her one day and just have her on.
Coming now.
Well, he ain't coming now, no. But I mean,
the reason I said that because remember we were at the wheel talking about it, and you was like, when we was in the front, and Rhonda was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna be there," and you was like, "Wait till Rhonda comes."
Yeah, I know, but we was gonna surprise her. It's okay, Rhonda. Pretend like you didn't hear none of that, Rhonda. Hold on, wait, everybody. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know if this is gonna help, but Rhonda, I'm gonna take you off the screen. Eric, we weren't supposed to tell Rhonda none of this. We were supposed to. All right, let me let Rhonda back in.
Coming in, Rhonda.
I need some help over here today. Miss Amore, where you at? Rhonda needs some help today. Rhonda needs some help. Eric is up.
Tiffany out there lifting waters.
Hi,
Tiff, what's up?
Turn it up, Tiff.
Hi,
Tiffany, turn your stuff up.
Hello.
Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. I can actually do it from here.
So, Tiff, are you out doing your thing today?
Yeah. Don't start getting on me though. Zeke, don't.
I'm not getting on you. That'd be Eric. That's why I had to bring you on, because Rhonda needed some help today, I think. Rhonda just got out of surgery. Eric can be a little much.
Are you muted, Tiffany? You're muted.
Oh, are you muted? Yeah.
All that talking, we didn't hear a thing. We didn't hear a thing.
Let's see.
Her privilege.
She might be in a bad zone. Yeah.
Her privilege.
Well, she'll get it figured out. Oh, there she is right there. There she is. Say something, Tiff. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. We ain't got no voice.
You can't hear you.
Oh, no. What just happened? Yeah,
sign out and come back, Tiff.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, there it goes.
Nope, there it goes. It's going
again.
It left. Now you
family.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with you. Hey, Tim, what's up, girl?
She got on that Bluetooth thing. It's probably picking up all the noise and blocking out. She got it on that headset.
It is on the Bluetooth. Can y'all hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
You in the white side
You
taking over the show.
Right out. Shut up.
The white privilege taking over.
Bitch, taking over.
That white side is taking over.
White privilege is crazy.
That's crazy work right there.
Tiffany is my girl. We talk all the time. That's my girl. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Tim, have you had a chance to meet Rhonda? You have met Rhonda already, right? Because you've been on me before. Yeah.
Yes, I met sis. What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yes, y'all do know each other. There you go. So, Eric, you better be careful now. Now, if I get Nina on here, Eric, then we both got to watch out.
Nina, come on here. I'm signing out. I never want to be in the same space as breathing internet air with Nina.
That's who Rhonda needs to meet. Rhonda needs to also meet Nina. That's another person she needs to have in her repertoire.
Lamaya's another jerk. Them two right there.
Yeah. Rhonda and Tiffany, y'all need to, you know. Tiffany, tell Rhonda how she can deal with Eric Rideout.
There's literally no way to deal with him. Like, it is what it is.
You just gotta accept it.
Accept it.
I'm part of your. I'm in your dreams and in your life. Tiff, so tell us about yourself. What have you been up to?
Instacarting.
What you do last night?
Rhonda said, "In my nightmares."
So Tiffany, what did you get into last night? Share with us.
Well, you know what? I've been hanging out with Sis Leandria, and we had a great time.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
What did y'all do, by the way?
The crab legs and stuff like that.
Your eyes look a little squinty today. You got a headache?
Wow, really?
Hung over my.
Y'all better leave Lily alone.
He said your eyes look a little squinty today. It's early. What time is this? Ain't my hours.
Oh, you with E?
It's like 10 o'clock where you are.
There's a husband over. You gotta say what's up to her husband. What's up, E?
They want to say what's up with you.
What's up, E?
Her husband is a producer too.
Come on, productions. I said production. What in the world? I can't. Clearly, I can't speak this morning. Clearly, this eye injury has me unable to talk. I said, "Come on, production." He's doing production for people.
Come on, production.
Right. So, production. Come on, yeah. My God, what Lord Jesus. So, Tiffany, I don't know if you've been tracking the story. We're welcoming Rhonda back today. Well, technically, we had to welcome her back yesterday because she got excited and she came back and she came back yesterday. She got excited and we were so happy to see her. But I don't know if you knew this or not. Rhonda had the I just keep calling it weight loss surgery. What is it actually called? Is it gastric bypass?
Sleeve. No, not the bypass. I had the gastric sleeve.
Oh, these are different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm just learning all kinds of things today. Okay, so there's a sleeve and there's a bypass, and these are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're both
what's the difference?
They're both bariatric surgeries, but they're two different types of bariatric surgery. So what I had was, you know how your stomach is kind of shaped like, has like a round part at the back?
Yeah, like a kidney bean or something.
Correct. So they cut that part out and just left me with like a banana shape. So like a tube, like a sleeve. So like 80% of my stomach is gone.
Wait, they cut it out?
Yeah, they get rid of it.
Like they just cut it and it just goes away.
Well, they take it out. They pull it out.
Yeah, because what it's going to do is it's going to cause her to have like less hunger, like cravings and stuff like that. And it's
right.
Appetite. Yeah.
You can get full off 2 chicken wings.
So whatever her goal is going to actually come into play a lot faster because it's going to curb her appetite and everything. She ain't going to want to she ain't going to get full faster. No, she's not. She's not going to get full. Oh, yeah.
You do get full faster. Ex-wife had it. She could eat 2 wings and she was good.
Yeah, no, I get that. I didn't realize they actually cut it out. In my head, they just like, when I hear sleeve, I just hear like they take like a little rubber band or something. They just like wrap it around it and tie it up. And
I actually have incisions on my physical stomach.
What?
Yeah, so that part of my stomach has to like heal as well. Yeah. And they pull it out through like an incision right above your belly button.
I'm just learning all sorts of things today. This is why you need ladies around you, because you left this to me.
Yeah, that back part of your stomach is the part that can stretch, that allows you to eat more. I don't have that anymore. And then there's a hormone called ghrelin that is produced in your stomach that signals to your brain that you're hungry. I have very little of that now.
Yeah.
Because I lost so much of my stomach. I don't have that hormone is not produced as much anymore. I also don't have as much stomach acid.
But you know what, sis? You looking good.
Thank you.
And how long ago was this?
2 weeks ago today.
We can tell, like literally from the last time I saw you to now. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what Eric said. He said, "Who is this skinny faced woman coming on here?"
She thought I was being funny.
Well, Eric is obsessed with me, so I'm not. It's not.
Okay.
Lawful
I'm obsessed with Rhonda.
because he's obsessed with me. But
I'm obsessed with her.
It's nice to hear other people.
Now, Zeke. Tiffany is gonna take us with her, Zeke, when she do Instacart in a couple weeks. She gonna go live with us so we can see her get that water. Tell her what did, because she tripped up the steps the other day. She had an attitude about it. Oh, I wasn't so say nothing about that. She fell up the steps.
These things happen.
Roll.
How did you fall up the steps?
It's almost like it's almost like Instacart had it out for me this particular day because
How did you trip?
How do you trip? How do you trip up the steps? No. How do you trip down the steps? It's almost like Instacart had it out for me that particular day.
I would have been in tears laughing at you if I would have saw you fall. See, Rhonda laughed at people's misfortune because she laughed at my grandmama falling.
Well, your grandma
don't see. Don't let my grandma fall down with the church cake in her hand, the pan.
If I would have been there, they would have put me out of the church.
You're not out of the church.
So you know what's funny about church? Because it be them things down, it be that stuff down memory lane that you think of like in church when you was like growing up. All that stuff that be happening in church. When you grow up in church, nothing is sacred anymore. Like, I mean, that's just the honest to God truth. Nothing is sacred. Everything is hilarious. If you shout funny, kids gonna talk about you. If you say like the announcement's funny, we gonna mimic you. If you trip and fall, we gonna live with that story for the rest of our life. We ain't never let it go.
Are you surprised at this statement, Zeke? Are you surprised at this statement right here? Zeke normally control the comments, but I got to show him this one. Are you surprised at this at all?
Who, Jamaica? Of course not.
Yeah, with her saying she tripped up and down the steps.
What? No, as many times as I punched Jamaica in the face, I know that shit.
Jamaica got hit. Slap with your coat. She
Yeah,
be right
hit
there though.
Jamaica
Like,
so
why
many
are you?
times.
Jamaica be right there though. Like you're close, so it happens. So Tiffany,
Well, you know, but I have that effect on people. I tell y'all what, let's do something real quick. I'm going to bring to the stage. It's just a party on the stage this morning because Rhonda, welcome back. It's the party on the stage. Yeah, it's a party on the stage. Speaking of party on the stage, that means I got to play some party on the stage music to welcome this one person. It's the one and only Pastor Reverend.
Zeke, you faded out.
Titles I'll be trying to get. Huh?
Your mic went all the way out.
My mic went all the way out. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, and I ain't gonna keep trying to correct issues. I'm just gonna bring them to the stage. Here comes Rich Holmes. Y'all welcome Pastor Rich Holmes. Yeah. Whatever StreamYard is doing with these microphones, I'm not gonna keep trying to correct it online. Like, if I go out, just give me the look, and then we'll figure it out from there. But StreamYard is on my nerves.
You know what's funny? If one day you introduce Rich or introduce one of us, and the camera come on to somebody you ain't never seen in your life. Introduce Rich camera for something to do. You're like, who the heck?
Well, that happened when we had one guest. We had James and Olivia on that one time, and I didn't know they was coming on that day. I thought they was coming on like the following week or something like that. And I'm looking like, who's this that just signed into the backstage? Like, I'm about to go back to like, yo, who are you? Like, I was expecting somebody completely different.
Rich,
yeah, it's me up.
In my house. It's all good.
What's up, Rich? Look at Tiffany trying to get comfortable. She moving around a bunch. She can't get comfortable. What you doing? All of this.
I'm trying to
find. Oh yeah, it's not working.
Oh boy, she trying
to
fall.
I got all these lovely backgrounds and everything, and I'm just like normal. Like, how do I put a background on? Like, look at Rich with the colorful background, Zeke with his background, Rhonda on the rocks, and then right out. Look at you with your background. Where's my background?
Like this, you got a bug on the wall.
You gotta boss up. You gotta get you a background. You gotta get you a you know, I mean, you got the home vibes this morning. You got the car and the home, you know. Yeah.
Tell me how I get my background.
Get you an Instacart background.
Oh my God.
Put it back.
Instacart queen. Put it out there.
Right. Instacart queen.
I'm gonna put the QR code on the background.
Speaking of this, Rhonda, I'm passing messages along today. Jamaica wanted you to know she owes you a call back.
Yeah, I FaceTimed her yesterday, and I'm yet to get a FaceTime call back, and we needed to talk business. So.
Oh, snap!
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Clap that T. There you have it.
Zeke, you said clap that T again.
Ain't that what it is?
Clock, Zeke.
Like
what?
Clock.
Oh, God, why can't I get that right? I think I just got it in my mind.
Zeke, stop thinking about clapping. It's clapping.
Tuesday.
No,
my wife came home last night, so I'm thinking about clapping and cheek slap in the morning.
You know why you keep saying clapping though? Hey, you don't fool me. Zeke,
hey, I'm married. As a married man. Don't try to leave, Eric. I'm trying to go off screen.
You know what? Somebody asked a question. I'm gonna ask you guys this, and then we can get back on topic. This is something that we talked about Friday, right? About music. Now, a lot of people had issues, and I did too, with what Mr. R. Kelly did, right? But let's be honest. If he got out of jail today and said, "I'm having an R. Kelly concert this Saturday," who would go on this panel?
To R. Kelly concert? I never really had a desire to go to an R. Kelly concert anyways, like I said on Friday.
But if it was his comeback,
Bruno Mars over that every day. So.
He's gonna do all my hits. I got dances. This is my great comeback. Would any of you go to see him?
I wouldn't, because I've seen him a couple times now, so I don't have to go and see him.
Rhonda said no. Rich said, and Zeke
I've
said
seen him a couple times, so I don't have to go see him again.
Okay. Somebody told me if he came out, they would be the first Brenda Rose.
Well, Miss Brenda Rose is going, so there you have it right there. Yeah, Miss Brenda Rose is going. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to see
ask me that due to what he did, would I still support him? To do a legend situation, would I still go to a show? Like Diddy said, if he ever get out, he'll throw a comeback concert. You know, I doubt if he, even though he got.
I mean, he did some crazy stuff, but he's going to bring a lot of cool artists to the stage, and so I'm not going to see Diddy. I'm going to see them. Like,
the problem
is, another party. Just don't throw another party.
Yeah, people geeked up like, oh, he's getting out.
Well, they're definitely throwing a comeback party. They're definitely, they're definitely going to have.
I can see it now.
With fire. I'll go ahead.
You said what tour, Rhonda?
A Bad Boy reunion tour. I could see it.
Listen, well, yeah, it's going to happen, and they're going to have a hologram of Biggie.
How would it happen?
How?
Because the thing is, even though he was acquitted of those two things he got, each carry a 10-year sentence. That nigga will be 70 when he come out. Who trying to see Bad Boy then? He come out shaking like this. He ain't got no choice at that point.
Y'all still go see Frankie Beverly? Well, not Frankie Beverly anymore.
Diddy ain't gonna come out.
I hope y'all don't see Frankie Beverly when you go to a Maze concert.
Right.
At 75,
like people still go see them even in their old age.
I get that, but ain't nobody. Diddy ain't coming out there doing all this at 75. He could be doing that by.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about other artists like that were on Bad Boy, Faith Evans, and so on and so forth.
Mace.
Those are the people that we want to see.
Mace, Faith,
yeah, those
112, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown. Who else is coming on this concert?
To see Diddy. I don't know that anyone ever went to a Diddy concert, but like. Dandy Kane, Day 26, man, yeah.
I forgot about Dandy Kane and Day 26.
Hey, you can't forget about Day 26.
I love Day 26.
Love Day 26. It's amazing because we love
it. Rich was a Day 26 fanatic. I remember them days.
Oh, Rich, you like them?
Willie Taylor, what up, bro? Chicago stand up, yeah.
Right,
my bad.
I talked to
Willie Taylor had a vibe for a while, yeah.
I talked to one of them not that long ago. Day 26, they back. You know, they doing shows and stuff and doing dates. They got a new single coming out. Robert, they got something new coming out.
I love them. I want to meet Day 26.
They kill. To me,
I love Day 26.
Were you a Drew Hill fan?
Love Drew Hill.
Drew Hill, yes, absolutely.
No
absolutely love Drew Hill.
Kind of before my time.
Drew Hill?
What's the other name?
I guess that is a little before your time.
Yeah, Jagged Edge.
It was my time, but
New Edition
is before me.
Jagged Edge.
Yeah, New Edition is before my time.
Jagged Edge. What?
Not a Jagged Edge fan, believe it or not. Not a Jagged Edge fan.
God, what?
Not a Jagged Edge fan.
I
like their first song, and after that,
I had to pick between Drew Hill and Jagged Edge, so I always went with Drew Hill.
Yeah, I would too. What about
every day? Yeah.
So what about Jodeci?
That's kind of before my
They
time.
legends.
I like Casey and JoJo.
They legends.
That was before your time, right?
Yeah. By the time we was a certain age, it was KC and JoJo.
Right.
Yeah. They were.
And I couldn't really listen to secular music until I was like 18.
That part.
Dang.
Not if you was hanging out with the Brotherhood. If you was at Olivet, you had to throw away all your CDs.
I didn't hang out with them.
What about
you had to throw away all your CDs and all that stuff like that? Jamaica said she just went to see Jagged Edge in March, and they were amazing. I just never was a fan of them. I never was.
Everything sounds just alike. They got the same chord structure on every song. But some people, Jamaica said she loved Jodeci. Boys to Men was better than Jodeci. But just thought definitely Boys to Men could out sing Jodeci hands down. They were I'm just saying they were vocally better singers.
What about Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC was killing Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC, yeah. At first, I would have gave them Backstreet Boys, but then NSYNC like up that level a little bit. I think they did that project that had Gone on it. When I heard Gone, I was cool after that. When they did Gone, I think Timbaland produced that one.
With Nick Lachey, 98 Degrees. Nick Lachey was the only singer. He stood up at the microphone.
I couldn't name a 98 Degrees song. If you put a gun to my head and said name a 98 Degrees song, I would be like, I remember the group. I don't remember the music.
They sang
the
that
boy
song
band era.
Thank God I found you.
Yeah, that's
lost without.
There was Mariah Carey. That's on song of theirs I really paid attention to.
You never heard that song?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I have. I just don't remember it.
It's not nowhere.
I'm sure I have.
Oh, what do you think about Will Smith doing all these rap videos?
I got no problem with it. At the end of the day, Will Smith was a rapper first, so this is a rapper who became an actor. Like,
but do you think he's
Will
still
Smith
good?
was the first Grammy. Will Smith was the first Grammy that was won as a rapper, right? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the first time a rap won a Grammy? Was Will Smith? So I mean, he's from the hip hop standpoint, he really is iconic still. Say he's cheesy, say whatever you want to say, but people like him and MC Hammer and all them, they made rap a thing that was like in the mainstream. They brought it to the.
And he was the scariest dude. Everybody was scared of him more than anybody else, more than Suge Knight and anybody else.
MC Hammer. I've heard that.
Hammer. People was terrified of him.
Yeah.
Now wait, let's get back to something Zeke said, Rhonda. We got to ask you, and we got to ask you. And
then I'm closing out with my topic, Issa. Don't ask no more random questions.
Okay. This last one. Friday, Zeke said something at Tiffany and Rhonda that made Rich go off. He said that Tupac was not a good lyricist.
I didn't say Tupac wasn't a good lyricist. I said his lyrics weren't that great if I compared them to people like Kanye, because the question came up about that. If I had to compare him to like...
No, Zeke, I interject.
If I had to put Tupac against Kanye, Jay-Z, Eminem, Biggie, I mean, I can go down the line and name so many people who have better lyrics than Tupac.
Zeke, don't do that.
That's not what you said.
Don't.
Let's be honest. I don't think Tupac was like. No, I say he's not a great lyricist. I don't think so. I think there's a line of people who are better than Tupac lyrically. I just think, and their flow, I think, is better. Now, I think for the culture, Tupac was that dude.
No, Tupac was that dude. I don't care what you're talking about, Zeke. I don't care what you're talking about, Zeke.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's put it this way: Tupac or Jay-Z? Who you taking?
Tupac.
Tupac or Biggie? Who you taking?
Tupac.
So here's I think because Tupac is no longer with us, people
what I think.
Like if they say something bad about him, they're not honoring his legacy.
Like the ghost of Tupac gonna come beat us up or something.
Yeah, they feel like it's like a disrespect thing if they don't give him all of these accolades because he is no longer with us. I agree with Zeke. I do not.
No, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda. Yes, thank you, Rhonda.
Personally, y'all may throw tomatoes at me for this, but I think Wayne is a better lyricist than
Wayne.
Yes, Lil Wayne is a better lyricist. He got better punchlines. He got better.
Way better. Way better.
I would put Kendrick Lamar over Tupac. I would put
Soulja Boy is at the top of the list. Then
Soulja
Boy,
Soulja Boy. No.
him and Wayne in the
Soulja Boy.
Soldier Boy in the same
Don't
category.
play. Don't do.
Here's the thing.
Soldier Boy
Just
can
like
never.
Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, there will be someone that comes after him who is better than him. We have to acknowledge
the NBA today is better than Michael Jordan. I mean, we learned from him.
So Tupac, for me personally, there are several other rappers that are much better than Tupac.
Name them.
I just did. Were you listening?
You said Wayne.
The entire show. So
Said, were you listening?
Wayne, I haven't listened to the entire show. So this is not.
And these two people run together for real.
Wayne is a great lyricist with no real depth.
Tupac or Scarface?
I don't know any Scarface songs. I would say
Scarface from the Ghetto Boys.
I'll probably put
her time.
What are we talking about though? Like, are we talking about?
Right? No, for real. Tupac or Scarface.
Oh, look, my cousin is here. Oh, that's my uncle. That's my Uncle John. He tried to call me. I just saw it this morning. Rhonda, this is who got you that thing you were talking about, Rhonda. This is my Uncle John right here.
Yeah.
But you see what he said, though? You see what he said?
What difference does that make? There's just one award. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio, Martin Scorsese doesn't have an Oscar. So does that mean he's not a good movie director? He's got the most iconic movies out here, but doesn't have an Oscar. So awards are just awards at the end of the day. Like, for me, it's how does it hit you? How does it matter? Now, this right here is not that. This right here is great.
It takes too much money to get that.
Magoo is an excellent lyricist.
Goats, man.
Magoo, for
Those
sure.
are calves, not goats.
To say that he's better than Tupac, honestly.
You think so?
Yes.
I appreciate the controversial conversation, but come on now.
I don't know about that one, Rhonda. I was. Now I'll go down the line, but Magoo wasn't bad, but he wasn't Tupac great.
Name one Magoo. Name three Magoo songs.
Name an album of Magoo. Like just name.
They have a full album, guys. You have to go back and listen to.
Name three songs from Magoo's record that you remember.
Just because they're not the most popular songs doesn't mean that they're not good or better.
I'm asking you. You are a fan. Name three.
I was a fan. I said Magoo has better music than Tupac.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Is that gonna be stretching the truth?
You gotta listen to comprehend. You can't.
No, it don't make sense.
You gotta
if I say Michael Jackson is a good album, I can name Michael Jackson songs.
Okay.
If I say Prince is a good artist, I can name Prince songs. I'm not going to say that such is good. What songs? I don't know these songs, but they were the better. Well, how can they be better if you don't remember, if the songs didn't sit here?
That's not what I said. But let's.
What did you say? What did you say?
I'm not going back and forth with you because Zeke wants to do his topic. So.
All right, go ahead, Zeke.
I want to hit this topic because I want to make sure people are leaving encouraged today. But I will say this much: if I had to give any encouragement to people today on this one, I would say. Yes, just because Tupac is dead doesn't mean that you have to say that he's a great, like the greatest of all time. It's just because it's just not the truth. So me and Rhonda, if we have to stand alone, Rhonda, I got you. Listen. We
enjoy that island over there.
Drink slow. Don't make her laugh, y'all. Don't make her laugh. Don't make Rhonda laugh.
But you said I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time, but you disrespected the man.
Why?
Because I was disrespectful.
You said he was overrated lyrically.
That's what you said, right?
Yesterday, which is why
I will stand on that. I think that Tupac was a lot of hype. I think he was for the culture, and I think But if I had to put Tupac against a line of people, rappers, I think there's street rappers. I think there's street rappers on the corner right now that would out rap Tupac.
I agree, but at the time and what the culture and what he provided for what was going on,
changed the culture.
To say he's overrated, I think is a stretch. Now to
change the culture, you got to give it to him.
Greatest lyricist, or I think someone better. That's cool. The reason why I cut my camera off was because you said he was overrated, and I thought that was a bit challenging.
I think it was over. I think that when you have the culture in your hand, you're able to do stuff. For instance, like there was a time when a certain rapper beat Kendrick Lamar for a Grammy for the best hip hop album Y'all remember that? Ryan Lewis and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Remember they beat Kendrick Lamar out for that Grammy? Good Kid, Mad City.
Trash.
He had the culture, not our culture. Now he didn't have our culture, but he had a certain culture on lock, and they would have argued that was a better project than Kendrick Lamar. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is like that was all hype and being overrated, and it still got you an award. It still got you all that stuff, and it made white people honestly believe that they was like doing something.
Don't mean that they're a better lyricist than Kendrick. That just mean they had a better project. That don't mean you're a better lyricist. They didn't
have a better project. Have you ever compared that project to the one that Kendrick Lamar dropped? It was not a better project.
I didn't say better. Listen to what I'm saying. Lyrics.
I thought you said he had a better project.
Lyrics. That doesn't make him a better lyricist than Kendrick. He had a better project, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he had a better project. I think he just had more Grammy votes.
Or whatever it is. Whatever the case is. He won. He had great marketing, had a great team. He did all the right voting. That's great. But
so we don't think that Tupac just had good marketing and a good team?
No, I think he had good lyrics. As well as a good I don't even know if it was a good team. I just think America.
He had good lyrics.
He had a great marketing team.
Lyrics. We didn't say.
Yeah, I'm not saying he got bad lyrics. I'm just saying there's a line of rappers
much better lyrics than Tupac.
And I agree with you. When you say he's overrated, that's where I push back on. To say that's my issue. Overrated. I don't care where you rank him. But the word overrated in lyrics, as a lyricist, that's tough. So that's on my only pushback.
What about his lyrics make you feel like
Marcus said you can't compare
they were like so great that they weren't like give me like an example of a lyric that was just like for you, a Tupac lyric.
That was mind-blowing?
Yeah.
I don't have a mind-blowing lyric of Tupac. I have mind-blowing songs of Tupac. I know what my culture was with Tupac. I know how I felt with Tupac. So for me, when I listen to Tupac, I'm listening to what was going on in the times. I'm also listening to what even Kendrick was saying. Even now, it's kind of how I listen to what Tupac was back then. He was the culture. He was what was going on back then. So I felt, dear mama, I felt the things that he talked about, the tragedies that was going on. So for me, to say that's overrated, that's challenging. Now, if you want to say because he didn't use double entendres and everybody used all these other things that goes with it, then okay, I'm with you on that. Now, there's Lil Wayne is probably one of the dopest rappers and lyricists out there. I agree with that, probably of all time. I love Jay-Z better for me.
Right, I said no.
Jay-Z is better.
Respect.
Jay-Z better.
Lil Wayne though.
Y'all be looking.
So does that mean Lil Wayne is overhyped?
No,
it ain't even about. It's about his lyric. I'm not.
Jay-Z got better lyrics.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. Overall, in the rap community and radio people, they say it. The experts say that Jay-Z is a better lyricist. Okay. Other rappers say Jay-Z is the GOAT.
Jay-Z is a better lyricist, but I honestly, I feel like he is so underrated. I'm sorry, but I feel like Scarface is a better lyricist than any of them. Like the stories told and everything, like that man right there, he is a better lyricist.
Okay. I can feel that.
I might go with you on that one. They were all telling kind of the same stories when it all boils down to it, though. That's the crazy part about it.
Cannabis was cold, man. Cannabis.
Where does LL fall in all of this? If he's
greatest of all time, greatest of all time.
LL Cool J is considered the greatest rapper of all time. By other constituents that we've named, say he is that guy.
Greatest of all time.
What about Dottie Peoples or Shirley Caesar?
Shirley Caesar.
What about Helen Baylor?
Helen Baylor was good.
My head hit that wall. Boom.
That was funny. I laughed that whole video.
All on the name of Jesus.
Yes, lift them up.
This is what I'm saying about Shirley or Dottie Peoples.
Shirley or Dottie. We lost somebody yesterday. That lady who sings, they got
Mother Mosby. Mississippi Mass Choir. Yeah.
I didn't like
we
that
lost
song.
her yesterday.
That's
Miss Ursula Ellis said Helen Baylor. She said she going with Helen Baylor over.
Who?
Over Dottie Peoples and Shirley Thesis.
Vicky Winans.
Over Vicky Winans. Now, don't nobody say nothing bad about Vicky Winans. Y'all know how I feel about old school Vicky.
Vicky could sing, had the range, the voice, the talent.
Yeah. Helen Baylor had a story though.
Huh?
She hit her head on the wall.
Her head.
Y'all better leave Helen alone. Is Helen still with us? She's still with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to kill her off. I was
Jeremy,
say Helen Bella.
Or the truth.
I can't comment on that one because you know where I'm going.
Look,
Lecrae or the truth. I know Lecrae.
Truth is in my family, so he's the winner, hands down. Next, no, Lecrae's killing Truth. But go ahead.
Babby
the
Mason
truth
and Margaret
was
Bell.
Babby Mason.
Who the heck? I'm gonna go with Lecrae.
So, real funny story about Babby Mason. I remember when we were in college. Remember Jennifer did a internship with Babby Mason. That was the first time I heard the name Jonathan McReynolds. They did an internship together with Babby Mason. Jonathan McReynolds and Jennifer. Well, at the time it was Jennifer Matthews. Now she's D. Wilson's wife. Speaking of D. Wilson, Doc, tell us what's going. I don't know. Should I brought that up? I should make sure. Is that still going on?
Yeah, so we have Elevate Your Song is coming to Chicago live on Thursday. It's going to be an amazing time in
this Thursday?
Finley Park this Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing time.
Voices this Thursday.
I
know there's a lot going on Thursday, ain't it?
It is, and he has where you can elevate your song with Grammy Award winning D. Wilson. You can submit your song. He'll critique your song and give you all the pointers and all the good things that he's gotten over the successful career he's had over the past 10, 15 years now. For those that don't know D. Wilson, he's one of Jonathan's main writers, as well as his own own artist in his own self. So he actually will be on the show tomorrow to check him. So you guys want to tune in for that. But it's happening. Excuse me.
Oh,
God.
Oh, it's the devil is alive. We can bind that devil in the name of Jesus. Come out of him in the name of Jesus.
I'm laughing because this man choking it. Y'all laughed at him. It made me
laughing. What's
Rhonda said, "Oh no, he laughed."
But yeah, it's happening Thursday. ElevateYourSong.com. Get your tickets. It's only $10. I think it is $15. Check it out.
Woo. There you have it. Yeah.
Hold your arms up, Rich.
You don't hit him.
I made it through, guys. My God.
Why do we do this to each other when people start choking and stuff like that? We just start doing all kind of random stuff. We start, oh no, oh Jesus, oh no. Like,
I laughed. I wasn't gonna laugh till Zeke laughed at you. It was funny.
You all right? Water in your eyes and everything. I can't wipe my eye like that no more. I can't.
Tiffany, who you laughing at? Rich for choking? Tiffany
had to get it together.
Listen to y'all hilarious.
Listen, don't have no.
Why do we do that to each other?
Do not have no embarrassing moments with Zeke. He will make sure everybody know you embarrassed. I mean, I don't care. You got a hole in your shirt. He gonna let everybody know. It's hey man, what's the hole in your shirt? He don't care what's going on. I'm telling y'all, y'all better watch that dude Zeke, man. Y'all better be careful around him.
Because you did laugh at Rich when he was choking. Unfortunately,
I did. I laughed. It was like, oh God, oh Lord. Let somebody trip or something in front of me. I'll be like, oh Lord, Jesus, oh watch it. Be a random person. It just happened the other day.
Yeah.
I did that at the restaurant. We had a lady trip, and I took my cup and was doing all this kind of stuff, making a lot of noise just to draw attention. She was so ashamed. She was mad at me. She was white. Her face was red. I'm like, I ain't tripping, fool. You the one embarrassed.
That happened to me when I was Instacart shopping. I don't understand, like, why did Instacart have it out for me this particular day? Like, why am I tripping up the steps?
Did the stuff fall out the bag too? Go ahead, Zeke. Zeke didn't get to say his topic.
Exactly.
See, look, Jamaica let y'all know I was praying. Me and Rhonda on the Rocks was praying. That's
it. We got to pray.
We was praying for you. We was laughing, but we was praying. Jesus said, "Watch and pray." And when you watch something funny, you laugh. So the laughter was the watching.
I went straight to the source.
Thank y'all.
Y'all ever straight to the source? Straight to the source. You are the source, Lord of my strength.
You gotta have a
The
good
strength of my life, huh?
Oh God! I lift my hands in a choking praise to you. I lift my hands because I'm choking.
Open my airways.
Benjamin said, hold your arms up.
That's why he wants us to lift our hands because it opens our
Yeah.
airways. So
Oh,
that praise
yeah,
can
that
come
it is.
out.
That lift your hands in total praise.
You got to lift your hands up so that praise can come out. Huh?
Yes.
He,
Yeah.
like a 3-year-old infant over here.
That's Eric's favorite song, Total Praise.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You know
Eric's
what?
favorite song. His favorite song is "Order My Steps."
I hate that song. You know something else too. See, Tiffany did not know who Ron Canoli was.
Oh
You
my
know
God.
Ron
For real, I
Oh, Ron
did.
Canoli?
He said,
Turn my morning into dancing again.
That's one of my favorite albums.
Well, she said it was trash. This music garbage.
I thought you was
No, you know one of my favorite songs all time was on that Ron Canoli album. I just heard somebody remake it. I don't know who did this remake, but it was dope. They beat me to it. Blessings and honor, glory and power be unto the ancient of days.
Come on, ancient of
Every
days.
other Sunday on the worship.
You sing that every other Sunday? You didn't know that was Ron Canoli?
No, she said these songs are terrible. Who is this guy?
Ron Canoli.
I thought you were saved, Tiffany.
He said he thought you were saved. I'm like, do you know Ron Canoli single-handedly changed worship in the church? People give Fred the credit, but Ron Canoli did at first.
I can't do
Listen, Ron Canoli. Yeah, he did do that version of "If You Confess the Lord," like on that album. That album right there. That album right there. Listen, like that. Oh my God! Listen, Tiffany. You go find that album, the one with Ancient of Days. What was that one called? I think it was "Lift 'Em Up." Was the name of that album.
Lift 'Em Up.
Lift 'Em Up. Yeah, that's okay. Look that album up. I promise you. Once you get past the whole integrity music sound, the whole CCM blended with black. This is the first time really that black and white blended like that. So the stuff that Israel was doing and all that, Ron Canoli was doing that in the early 90s with Verity Integrity. So like there was like a whole multi-generational, multicultural sound. And yeah.
But see, Tiffany, just pull on your white side. Let the white side of your family open up.
Did you hear her call it up note though? I just wanted to make sure everybody heard that note.
I did.
It was horrible. It wasn't it.
Not my uncle with the dad jokes here. My uncle got dad jokes. So he got a pastry named after a cannoli. Get that note, Tiff. Let's hear. We missed the note. We didn't hear the call him up note.
Oh, y'all missed it.
I just came back from Spawn Diggins. Don't do me like that.
It was 3 octaves over.
It was.
Oh, we missed it. Do it one more time for us, Tiff. We want the note.
Put us in the screen, Zeke. Put us in the screen again. Come on.
Right, we want the note. Give us the note.
You need me to sing with you.
We want that Ron Canoli note.
Come on.
It wasn't quite alto or tenor. Was somewhere in the.
It was an octave over everything. It was a whole two. I'm like, what is that?
Oh my goodness!
Soprano. It was unison, high unison over a baritone. Like, what is that? Don't do that again.
Yeah, Ron Canoli is the
goat. You tried to text me.
Who else? Who else can we compare?
Well, Ron Canoli or Israel Houghton?
Israel. But no. If I'm going off this anointing of the music,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I hate when people say you can't compare different things? I'd be like, you absolutely can't compare different things. Like if you want red and you want yellow, people be like, you can't compare red and yellow. I'd be like, yes, you can. Like either you want the red or you want the yellow. Like which one is?
Did you compare Prince?
The whole point of comparison, huh?
But isn't it in categories? That's like me saying Prince is a better. I mean, I say Prince or Joe. People are like,
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. If you had one ticket and Joe and Prince was in town, You had the right to be able to be like, I prefer Prince because he's going to do X, Y, Z, or I prefer Joe because his style is more like this. Yeah, I don't like the limited thinking of you got to compare only things that are just alike. Like, you know,
why I got to be limited? You know what I'm saying? Why you got to downgrade somebody that thinks differently than you? Why I got to be limited? Huh?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I got to be limited, and yours got to be unlimited just because someone thinks some way, huh? What's that about? See?
Yeah. Well, you ain't nothing wrong with being unlimited. You should be unlimited. Go ahead, Rhonda. I see you saying so. Go ahead.
I really love Israel, but also kind of grew up on Ron
Cannoli.
Yeah.
So what about how about the Winans or the Williams brothers?
Williams brothers.
Who is the Williams brothers?
What
did you say? Who was the
Williams brothers?
Yeah, maybe I just.
Hold on, wait. You got to go center screen for this one. Did you say who was the Williams brothers? You gotta look the people in their eye and ask that question.
Who is the Williams brothers, y'all? Like I might know the song.
Commission was better than the Winans, right, Jeremy? Way better.
Got saved a few years. You one of them just got saved in COVID. You one of them COVID baby.
Thought you was gonna leave up out of here, so you said, "Well, I better go to the cross."
That's how you got
this. I know their song, but not their name. So tell me, who's the Williams brothers?
You never heard a song right there, "Cooling Water," and it felt like cooling water. Cooling water from Grandma's well.
Yeah, come on.
I'm glad I made it through another day's journey. God brought me here. I made
it. Journey. Come on.
No.
I made it through another day. I can't wait to get off of here. I'm gonna play all the old songs.
All of them. My house. And just clean the basement. I can't wait. Woo!
I know you start playing that stuff and it just start cleaning up automatically. It's like something just start cleaning stuff up.
Zeke, put Tiffany back main screen for a minute.
Let's see.
Girl today.
Put her back main
Ask
screen.
her a question first. Let's see.
Tiffany, explain to the people why you don't know who the Williams brothers are. Did you say that? Say it in the camera one more time. You did not know who was?
I don't know who they are.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't recall. Okay.
Yikes. But you know Scarface.
Look them up when you get off. You'll follow them.
Yeah, this you
ain't a Christian.
Yeah, the Williams brothers are dope. They dope. The Williams brothers. That's a yeah. Study the Williams. They're a good group to study. I say that much. Just some of the vocal stuff they were doing and all that kind of stuff. But you know, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody don't know the Williams brothers. I don't know all the Williams brothers stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know all of them.
I mean, my dad listened to them 24/7, so I know quite a few of their songs.
But
what about CeCe Winans or Vicky Winans?
Who? CeCe or Vicky? CeCe, hands down, is better vocally.
One against Jesus' sister. Nope.
Jesus' sister is CeCe Winans.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably going to that Vicky concert. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably going to that Vicky concert if I had a choice between the two.
Are we talking about concerts? All right, I just want to make sure I'm right.
All right, yeah, because vocally, are we talking about music or just the?
I'm just talking about who you like more. Who's
CeCe's a better vocalist, hands down.
Yeah, I'm going.
I mean, all of y'all are musicians. I don't think about I don't think about it the same way that y'all do. Like,
I feel that too, though.
I don't think about it like that. I think about who I want to hear when I get in my car.
Well, Rhonda, wait, hold on, Rhonda.
I want to hear Vicky.
Hold on, Rhonda.
Yeah, I feel that too, though. I feel that.
Tiffany, you know who CeCe Winans is?
Yes, don't do that.
Okay, keep going, Rhonda. I just want to make sure she on the same, because she was left out the conversation about 2 minutes ago.
She said, "Don't do her."
What do you say,
She said, "Huh?"
Nick says, "Vicky." What about you, Eric?
CeCe Winans, hands down.
Richard.
Okay.
To go in the car and just chill. The car riding is Vicky for me. But yeah,
Vicky,
overall,
on the car ride, she only got one fast song.
That was crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say what's crazy is I'm the opposite. If it's a car ride, I'm probably playing CeCe. But if I'm going to a concert, I'm going to see Vicky. Yeah.
Oh, here, let me get you with this one, Zeke.
I'm the exact opposite.
One ticket.
Yeah.
Hold on, Zeke. You got one concert ticket. Zeke, you going to see Donald Lawrence
concert ticket,
or you going to see Ricky in New G? As you being a car,
you know the answer to that one. What?
All right, Hezekiah,
that's a hands down, no other answer other than Donald Lawrence. Like what?
Hezekiah or Ricky? Hezekiah or Ricky?
Hezekiah.
Zeke say Hezekiah. Who do you say, Rhonda?
What was the question?
Hezekiah Walker or Ricky Dillard? You only go to one concert.
I want to see Ricky.
Hezzy.
She said Hez. Zeke said Hez. Rich, Ricky.
Ricky.
I want to see Ricky.
I think I'll go see Hez.
Okay.
Hez is for the people. Ricky is for the singers. Like, I mean, if you go to a Ricky Dillard concert, you say who?
Marvin or Fred?
I'll go Fred.
Oh, Fred for me. Yeah. I'm going Fred. Yeah. Ricky gets like the choir singers. Like I'm saying all the people saying Ricky, like my uncle said Ricky, Jeremy said Ricky, but look at here, all these Hezekiahs right here, Ursula and Broken Vessel with the Hezzy. Like I've seen, and I know this because I've seen Hez in concert. I've seen Ricky in concert. I've seen them both multiple times. Ricky is gonna jam. They're gonna do their thing. It's gonna be a good time. The choir singers gonna all come out and sing, but Hez, the whole audience, I've seen arenas I've seen Hez go, won't he make you? And the whole place just go 15 minutes of just the audience singing. He'll just go every praise and do this, and then the whole audience sings. I feel like I get to be part of the concert. The Ricky stuff, I feel like I'm going to spectate. Like I want.
But you know who else you would do that with, Zeke? Is James Hall. Because James Hall's writing and his music is so, the range was crazy. Like, okay, well, here you go.
Spectator music.
No, I got you with this, Zeke, though. You said Donald, right?
Go to
or would you have went and saw Rich Smallwood and Visions in their prime? Or Donald?
Donald still. Greatest choir all time is Tri-City. Greatest choir all time, Tri-City. And don't get this twisted, because I think that Vision is one of the most underrated choirs of all time. Because they never come into the conversation when people talk about the greatest choirs. And I think it's a disrespect to Richard Smallwood and Vision, because the stuff they did was life-changing for me. But at the end of the day, Donald Lawrence, Tri-City, greatest choir all time. I mean, name a choir and watch me say Donald Lawrence, Tri-City. Name any choir, just name them.
James Hall.
Yes, no, I'm just kidding.
Donald Lawrence and Tri-City.
All right, here's a good one.
The Word of Faith Cathedral Choirs.
Never heard of them. That's her church choir. He said who?
Donald Lawrence, Tri-City. Come on, try me again. Ricky Dillard, Donald Lawrence and Tri-City.
How about this?
Okay.
Right,
Eric Rideout or Rhonda on the Rocks?
Me.
Ooh.
And
From the
who would you
audience.
talk to? Me or Rhonda?
I just said that. Can you just?
No, if it comes from me, it's gonna be different.
I didn't ask you.
No, if it comes from me saying it,
I
it's
asked the
gonna get
audience and I
more.
asked the people on the panel, not you.
Oh, the panel.
I don't answer that question because I love both of y'all equally, like a parent loves their children. I love
Tiffany picking me.
It depends on what we talking or what we doing. If we if I need to get somebody like told off real good, I'm probably calling Rhonda. Like, Rhonda, I need you to handle this like professionally, but like cuss them out. Right. If I need this like somebody to get beat up because they didn't pay their money they were supposed to pay, I'm probably calling Eric because he gonna hold them up to the wall. Y'all know I've seen this man actually do this before. Y'all think I'm joking when I say that, but I've also seen Rhonda like get people together. So I don't know. People got their different strains. That's what I'm saying. Like different strains, which is why I'm okay with saying Tupac was a little bit overrated. That's why I don't mind saying that.
Hey man, well you enjoy your life.
Oh look, people saying I've known Eric longer, but Rhonda is my wife's sorrow. I can't choose. Yes, you can. Don't be.
Rhonda, that might mean you had an edge, Rhonda. I don't know.
Known him longer doesn't mean anything. Auntie Regina has known Zeke longer, but you know.
But Rhonda is stealing all of our families. That's what's happening, Rhonda. You're stealing our families from us.
I have that effect on people.
Yeah. You know.
Oh Lord,
that was a good question.
This has been fun. This has been good. Hey, y'all, let's do this. So on our round table, because we're still strong. We still standing. This has been fun. This has been so good. I'm glad Tiffany came in. I'm glad to see Rhonda back. Y'all know that she's been healing and recovering. I hope y'all, Lock Stars, I hope y'all saying prayers for Rhonda. I hope y'all keeping her in prayer and as she recovers and goes through that. I just learned something new about the bariatric surgery, that it's more than just taking a rubber band and putting it around. I don't know where I got that from. I just made that up, but apparently they cut a stomach out.
That used to be a thing. A lap band. A lap band used to be
it is a thing.
a form of bariatric surgery, but it's kind of antiquated now.
Oh, so I just
really
was
do
using
that anymore.
antiquated stuff. Okay, so the old man in me only knew rubber bands. When I heard a band or whatever, I just assumed. I mean, a sleeve. I just assumed they just slid your stomach into a sleeve. But anyways, whatever the case is, she's recovering, and we're so glad to have her back and glad to see her up and moving. As she has to do stuff. So I'm going to encourage everybody, all your lock stars, y'all pray for Rhonda, keep her lifted. And then y'all heard Eric say with his neuropathy, the stuff that he's been having going on with that. So y'all keep him prayed up as well, because anybody's ever had chronic pain, y'all already know. Y'all just it's tough. You never know when it's coming. So y'all have to just keep him lifted up and enrich with all the things that he's got going on. View E Network. So y'all keep that in prayer. But at the end of the day, and then Tiffany, as she's walking up those stairs with the Instacart, tripping up the stairs.
In fact, I'll do Tiffany's closing
prayer for that.
I'll do Tiffany's.
So y'all just keep all this in prayer. Y'all honestly keep all these people in prayer, because they get up every morning, they do this stuff, y'all. Honest to God, these people that's on here, and that's not to take away from any of you lock stars. All of you lock stars are doing amazing and major, awesome stuff as well. So we keeping y'all lifted. But I would hope that out of everything, all the fun we have and everything else like that, I would hope that out of this community of people that we call lock stars, that y'all get to know each other and stuff like that. Y'all be sharing back and forth in the comments, and it's cool to do it in the morning time. But I just encourage everybody just to keep folks lifted up. At the end of the day, you really don't know what people are going through, what people got going on, even the people that's right here on this screen. So my prayer for each of them is that they all be encouraged and continue strong. Y'all seeing strength right in front of you. You're seeing decisions made right in front of you. You're seeing all of that. So, honest to goodness. Keep all these people lifted, and y'all keep each other lifted as well. Because, again, you don't know what people are going through, what they got going on, or how rough they actually may have it. Like, we get off this screen, I'm gonna go and douse my eye in hot water, because this light is killing me. Like, you know what I mean? But you don't know that. I'll tell you that. I don't know if I'm going to the ER though. I don't need no doctor to tell me what I already know. My eye hurts. I don't need them to tell me your eye hurts. But you're right. I might need to go to the. Rhonda said go to the.
You wake up a couple days and your sight look like trees. You're like, what happened?
Yeah, well. Rhonda said I can go to the what did you say, Rhonda? You didn't say emergency room. Urgent care, yeah.
Or see if the primary care physician has an appointment available. Sometimes they just have, they're not booked up.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you don't have to wait.
Or I could just take my chances and see if So let's do this, y'all. Let's do.
She want no blind husband.
Well, she don't want no black. Well, I don't know. Maybe she got stuff she want to do that she don't want me to see. I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of which, by the way, I'm glad you just said that, Rhonda. She's home. Y'all know she went to the hospital on Thursday. She had to leave the Healing Voices event, so she came home last night. No cap, I was knocked out sleep, and so she ended up driving herself home because she took herself to the ER. So we still had to get a car back, which I usually don't let her do. But I was knocked out yesterday, so I didn't even know she was in the house. I got up and it was like 11:30 at night. I got up to go pee. Like I just woke up like oh god, and I go past and she was laid across the bed, and I was just like bro, you like what? I didn't know if I was dreaming or what. So yeah, she's actually home. I realized it this morning. She really is actually home. So there you go. I didn't know if it was a dream or hallucinating. Well, you ever been so tired you just hallucinated? You just thought you had a whole conversation with somebody or something? So turns out that she actually is home. So thank y'all for prayers for that. I tell you what, let's do a round table. Let's see here.
I'll talk for her.
Tiff, you here? You still here, Tiff? I know you back and forth running and stuff like that. But oh yeah, she's here. Let's start with Tiff. Tiff, give us a round table. Encourage the people. Give them an encouraging word. Something to keep them strong.
Okay.
I don't know the Williams brothers.
Okay, so for me, I'm life is lifing. Let's just say that. But to God be the glory, and we all know that there is always a plan that God has for us, regardless of what we're going through or what it looks like. But I'm learning that even in our darkest hour, He is always with us, and that because we are believers and followers of Christ, that we have got to make sure that even when we are in our darkest hour, that we let our light shine before men. And I'm learning that even in my moment. So to, I guess, anybody that may be going through some things in life right now, such as I, make sure that your light is shining regardless of what it is that you're going through, so that God may get the glory out of your story no matter what, period. And that's it. That's all I have to say today.
Amen.
Woo! Come on, let that light shine. You better encourage these people. Eric, what you got for the people? I'm gonna do like guy, girl. See that? There goes. I went first. There goes Tiff. Eric, what you got for the people? I ain't gonna steal your line today.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Tiffany, for coming with us. Thank you for the encouraging word that we gave, that you just gave the people. And hey, everybody, just be encouraged. Like you said, everybody's going through things. We all have struggles. We have life issues, right? But greater is He that's in us, which is God, that He is in the world. So thank y'all again, and tune in tomorrow, where we will stick to topic tomorrow. And hey, we celebrate Rhonda being back.
Oh my Lord, y'all heard Eric say it. Oh God.
And hey, also pray so that Tiffany learn who the Williams brothers are. She just got saved during COVID, like Rich said. So y'all pray that God gives her good music to listen to. And until tomorrow, take care, everybody. And I'm giving it off to the superstar pastor, Jake's who? We got Rich Holmes.
Well, no. Rhonda, we got to get Rhonda in there because Rich is going to pray us. Yeah, Rich is going to pray us. Yeah. I always do Rich last because he prays us
just
out.
Give it to her then.
Rich over there cooking right now.
Rhonda on the Rocks is back, everybody. She surprised us yesterday, but here she is. Look at her. Look at that beautiful face. Go ahead, Rhonda. Tell us something, because you are the main one that has done some stuff. So give the people a little something, Miss Rhonda on the Rocks.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel,
is that a Donald Lawrence lyric, by the way?
You will be healed. Speak over yourself.
Oh.
Encourage yourself in the Lord. Amen.
Y'all know that I am complete. Y'all see whose lyric she just quoted, right? I just want to point that out. Greatest choir of all time.
That was a download that I got from the Holy Spirit. Don't.
That was a download you got through an iPad, because that's Donald Lawrence song.
Yeah. I was not talking to you. Every time I open my mouth and you come.
Well, you gotta open it with something that makes sense. It's got to make sense.
I can't wait till y'all get this thing that y'all doing, Rich. I cannot wait to see this. This is gonna go whatever direction that goes. I can't wait.
Get the topics ready. I'm gonna represent for the men.
I just want to see them argue with each other. I love it. Rhonda holds her own, y'all, as y'all can clearly see.
But she does great.
You gotta get the lock stars involved with that. Sure.
Yeah. We got to bring them over. Rich Holmes, give the people some encouraging words. Thank you, Rhonda. I'm so glad Rhonda is back, by the way, y'all. I'm excited. I really am, because surgeries can go one of many multiple ways. And so the Lord's hand being on her and seeing her in here and smiling and shining and getting up and moving and getting back into the swing of things is just a praise report all in itself. So that's why we're so excited for her to be back. Yeah. Rich Holmes, give the people some. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. No. Go ahead. Say what you're saying. Yeah.
I was saying I was so happy to open my eyes from that anesthesia, for real. Like when I opened my eyes, I was like, "Thank you, God," because I didn't want to open my eyes in glory. I really didn't. I was not ready, but I was so happy to wake up in recovery. Oh my God! Ooh. And to hear that everything went well, it just. I'll go too long. Go ahead, Rich.
That's why we blessing the Lord.
Yeah. Listen, what an amazing time we're coming together again. This is awesome, Pauls. But listen, I want to encourage people that's out here that's listening. Even if you were like my girl Tiffany, you just got saved during COVID and you don't know who the Williams brothers are. It's okay. There's room for you at the cross. If you're somebody that don't even like bananas in your banana pudding, it's okay. There's still room with you at the cross. Here's something I saw and read in my meditation this morning. Talked about the power of preparation. Oh my goodness, how important it is. If we're on this journey, and all of us are on a journey, at the end of this journey, there's an expected end, and I'm a believer of God, that God wants you to end up in, whether that end is health, whether that end is success, whether that end is victory over whatever it is that you're going through, it starts with preparation. How do I prepare? Prepare with gaining knowledge. You prepare with getting some type of guidance spiritually from God. And you prepare by making yourself ready to be in position for your next. I want to encourage you, take the time to prepare in whatever industry you're in, whatever life is going to bring your way, whatever journey you decide to get on, start preparing for it now. Sometimes the hardest step is taking a step forward and taking that first step. I encourage you to take your first steps with preparation. Let me pray. God, thank you for this time of coming together. Man, with so many issues, you said we're going to have trials of many kinds. But God, we thank you for the promise that you've given us. You said you will prepare a way to escape. So we thank you, Lord God, for the power, not just your strong force power, but we thank you for the power of strategy, the power of how to know how to get around situations, that we may not always have to speak to the mountain, but God, you will give us the structure to get around the mountain. And I thank you, Lord God, right now for strength to endure until change comes. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Like I always say, life is choice driven. You will live and die by the choices you choose to make. But I got a hint for you, like my bro Matt did. Choose life. I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.
Amen and amens. Oh man, y'all, what an excellent show. I am going to turn this light out of my eye. I'm going to turn this light out of my eye. This thing, it's just like, oh my God. I'd be glad when this passes by. Yeah, amen. Look, y'all. Oh, I said amen. That's crazy because, amen. Miss Ursula Ellis said amen. So Rachel prayer went to heaven. So there you go, amen. Right there. You can praise the Lord that your prayer made it to heaven. Praise the Lord. And of course, the mamas of the show done got in here and told us that we had a good show. Something told me to star it so it would show up on the other side. Y'all see them come? I know the mamas said it was a good show. I seen it with my own two eyes. Both of them said it. Thank you for that. I can't find it. And then yep, there you go. The mamas of the show said it's good. So see, thank you for the help. Who was that? Was that you, Rhonda?
Yes.
See, that's why you need female energy around you, because female energy will correct us when we don't know what we're talking about.
Ain't that right, Eric?
He won't admit it. He won't admit it. He ain't gonna admit it.
Great.
Pulls the energy down.
1-on-1. Uh-oh.
Sometimes female energy is great, you know. You need somebody to, be there. I think female energy can be great when it's in its proper place. But I think it can be. I think it'd be something great. No, I mean when it's in, when it's in the right places. Sometimes you don't need female energy though. Sometimes it's a conversation that you don't need a woman's opinion. It's a man's opinion. A woman can never tell a man how to be one. Just like we can't tell women.
All right, so I thought you was wrapping up the show. All right, see y'all tomorrow.
see, that's why
D. Wilson is going to be on tomorrow, so you want to tap in. He's doing Elevate Music on Thursday. Healing Voices is also on Thursday.
Yes.
Pick your poison. You want to go to Elevate Music, $15. You want to go to Healing Voices, free at APC Morgan and Vincennes. Glory to God. Hallelujah.
You better give my announcement.
Point well.
Yes. On Thursday, Healing Voices is going on. That's what Rhonda's talking about right there. That is going on every second and fourth Thursday. So you definitely want to come on out for that. We want to see you there. Eric, your mama said, be quiet. There you go. Talk about men and women. Your mama said, Eric, I can't argue with that one, E. I got your back on a lot of stuff, but I can't argue with Mrs. Johnny Rideout. I can't argue with that one.
That's the truth.
I ain't even gonna argue back. Hey y'all, listen, I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate every one of y'all. All you Lock stars, I appreciate all of y'all for jumping on all the time. You guys are amazing and excellent and awesome. And I really do hope and pray that y'all have an amazing day and that y'all have just a good day. Just have a good day today. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. And until then, I will holla. So peace out. Yeah. Y'all be blessed. Pray for somebody today. Encourage somebody today. And if you ain't got nobody else to encourage, look in the mirror and encourage yourself because you're worth it. I love y'all. Oh, look at Rhonda with the cool hearts. I can't do it because I'm on the thing. But are you doing the boxing? Yeah, go. Okay, bet. Yeah. Come on, Ali. Mike Tyson would take Ali in a fight. All right.